Hello and welcome to Rime of the Frostmaiden, here on Dork Tales. Although this is a different Rime of the Frostmaiden than you may be expecting. In fact, this is normally a different night entirely. But hello everybody, tonight we are running a fantastic one-shot adventure with our cast here, some of which are returning from the previous Rime of the Frostmaiden game, some of which are noobs. Noobs. Anyway, wonderful to see everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm Kelly. I'm your Dungeon Master here on Dork Tales. I use he and him pronouns, and I'm excited to be here tonight because normally we'd be running our homebrew epic, The Shards of Nirn, but we're still on a hiatus while people, basically just get, life in order. It's nice. We're slowly growing up, and Winter just got her driver's license today, so that's super cool.
I saw that. That was very exciting.
That's a big deal in Canada. It's like 16 extra steps up here. Just saying. Welcome. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to pass the ball over. I'm going to actually go to the OG crew first. I'm going to throw the ball down to Robin. Hello, Robin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. And tonight I am playing, yes, a redhead, but not the redhead that we would be expecting for Rime of the Frostmaiden. I am playing the half-elf trickster cleric, Monika Aspen.
Monika. I was really hoping that when you guys all picked your names, you would just be like all of the Mambo number 5 girls.
Oh my god.
So
I hadn't thought of that. Would have been
Didn't
so
even
funny.
think about that.
No, me neither.
I was really hoping that Mike would be Rita.
Well,
Because, as we keep going, they're getting sweeter.
yeah.
You're the sweetest.
That'd be irony.
It's no iron. All right, let's pass it over to Kat. Hey, Kat.
Hey everybody, my name's Katrina. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am not playing my old cat. I am playing our right. Hi everyone, I'm Cat. I'm playing Cat. I am playing I'm playing a high elf named Sephira Raxxla.
Nice.
Druid.
Funny. No, I'm not gonna say it.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna do the Spaceballs joke. Funny. She doesn't look Druidish.
I've never actually seen Spaceballs.
Have you never seen Spaceballs?
What?
Never
You have
seen
to
it.
watch it. It's so good.
See what I have to work with? I can't work under these conditions. All right, so
You've upset
You
the
do
director.
regularly.
if upset the director's, I'm gonna Kubrick up this joint if you don't watch it. All right. So let's pass it over and say hi to Mike, our only Michael. Hello, Michael.
Oh, hello. I am the remaining Michael. It's like Highlander or something up
There
in
can
here.
be only one.
I am the one. It's me, Michael, the resident graphic designer for Dork Tales, going with he, him, and tonight I'm playing Gravy Hawkbeak. Don't ask where he got the nickname Gravy from, but he puts that shit on everything.
Okay. Hi, Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and I will be playing, what is this, a human named Tala Daley. Human rogue.
Correspondent for the Daily Show.
No relation.
The lorem ipsum still managed to show up. Hold on. I'm going to fix this in immediate. Just secretly Photoshop when no one's paying attention. Hello, Caitlan.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Dulcie Ashenfoot. Hold on, let me look her up. She is the Tiefling Artificer Alchemist, and I'm super excited.
You've never played an artificer before, have you?
No, I haven't. But I have, all the props I would ever need. So,
They are very fun to play.
here, whoops, as I drop it, here we go.
All right. Fantastic. All right, folks, so we are going to be hopping right into game. Now, I know a couple of you have, well, 3 of you actually, have never played Rime of the Frostmaiden, which means that you are at a slight disadvantage for understanding some of the local lore. And what you need to know in this case is that you are in, so this is parallel to the other Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign, like our main one. So you are in a place called Icewind Dale. Think Alaska, but kind of bordered on mountains at all sides, except for like a northern sea. So there's not really anywhere to go. Okay, it's kind of like Alaska in many ways. About 2 years ago, a minor goddess named Oril, the Frostmaiden, took over Icewind Dale and decided to encase it in never-ending ice and snow. And in doing so, people have very rarely been able to make it out of the southern passes. People still trickle in, but they can't get out. It's basically like a roach motel of cold up here. Food is starting to run out. Everyone is surviving basically on what seafood they can find, usually knucklehead trout. And trout. There's like 99 recipes for knucklehead trout in this book. It's pretty great. And each one of the towns of the 10 towns, which there are 10 of, well, we're going to say this is before there were less than 10 towns, which happened in our campaign. But, so you are all starting in one of the towns called Lonelywood. Now, a couple of details about Lonelywood. Lonelywood is a fantastic little place. It is very friendly, fairly comfortable, and has a decent amount of services compared to some of the other townships around here. Now, Lonelywood is basically it's a lake-faring town. About half of the residents trawl the lake for knucklehead trout, and most of the others spend their days in the forest, felling and hewing the trees to construct boats, buildings. Very little is used for firewood because it's too precious. Mostly the fires around town are kept up by whale oil or other type of fish oils. For as long as the 10 towns have existed, Lonelywood has attracted the region's shadiest element, from unrepentant thieves to cold-hearted killers. The thick forest looming behind it conceals the dark and sordid dealings that sometimes transpire there. Despite its attraction to criminals and miscreants, Lonelywood is not a place where folk murder each other. You need each other to survive too much here. So basically, you're a community of rejects, like being an anime club at a high school. Some people nod sagely. Population here is about 100. The town speaker, mayor more or less, is named Nimsy Huddle. Nimsy Huddle is a halfling, a stout heart, and since the inn closed its doors, she has opened her heated attic to visitors looking for a place to crash for the night. She bakes halfling-shaped cookies and brings them to meetings of the town speakers. Of the Council of Speakers. So when the 10 towns all meet, she brings cookies shaped like her. That's creepier than I think the book intended it to be. So
I love her.
And so here is the deal. Unlike some of the other towns, at the end of every month, there is a sacrifice made to Oril. On the nights of the new moon, in Brinchander, East Haven, and Targos, they sacrifice a person. In smaller towns that can't afford to give up people, they sacrifice warmth and all have to huddle together under the cold conditions for a night. However, Lonelywood's pretty sizable, so what you do is a day's catch of knucklehead trout strung up on wooden racks a mile outside of town to be claimed by Yeti and other creatures that embody Oril's wrath. So right now, you're basically just trying to survive. Think if you've seen The Thing, there's a lot of that vibe here, that isolation, and all of you have to work together to survive. And besides that, that's basically the setup for this adventure. Any questions? All right. I know it's pretty easy, right? All right. So without further ado, we're going to start right in the middle of the action. Okay. Sorry, and if I'm a little slow on moving a couple things, it's because I have not been in this soundboard for a long time because we finished that campaign. There we go. That should be good now.
Can I get the name of the town speaker again? I realized I didn't have a notebook, so I had to go quickly grab one.
Nimsy Huddle.
Nimsy Huddle. Okay.
It is spelled exactly like you think it is.
Perfect.
Like, come on, guys, let's get into a huddle. Okay.
Let's get into a Nimsy Huddle.
A Nimsy Huddle is kind of like a low crouch, really. Okay. There are many places to go inside of Lonelywood. Well, there are many places where you could spend your day. By the water, in a canoe. At the Lucky Lyre, everyone's favorite tavern. The Happy Scrimshander is a great place to shop. Your own houses, or maybe even breaking into the ramshackle, the old closed inn. Sometimes the best place to be is away, down the east way towards Tourmaline, or in the woods. The dogs, because of course in Icewind Dale, dogs are the primary mode of transportation. They keep you awake at times, and there's a constant sense of foreboding and like you're waiting out the clock. There's tension in the air, and even the normally friendly people of Lonelywood find themselves becoming somewhat anxious at the thought of spending a second year-long winter. There are stories, of course. The things are happening around the 10 towns. A group of adventurers is traveling around and causing all manner of mischief. In fact, just recently they traveled, this group, one Caveat Emptor, traveled to Caer Dineval, the old castle, and managed to out an entire group of cultists to Oral? No, well, the stories get muddled. But maybe those folk will be someone who can change things. But this isn't a story about them. This is a story about you. And today, you have been summoned into the town speaker's home. One of her children, a cheery little halfling named Scoop, came and fetched each of you. And it's there that you find yourself, in front of a whale-oiled lantern, as Nimsy Huddle, the town speaker, tempts you with freshly baked, halfling-shaped cookies. Her house was clearly built for humans, but most of the furniture is sized for halflings, with a few big chairs for visitors of taller folk. In fact, there are 5 such chairs that have been pulled out here, 4.5. One of them's a stool, and the last one of you that arrived gets the stool. Who would that be? Okay. The first one arrived would get a large red easy chair with a bit of the arms worn away from constant use that you find an elf sitting in. Beyond that, there are 2 wicker chairs and a hard wooden chair. Who would have gotten the hard wooden chair? The least comfortable of the chairs, surprisingly.
Dulcie, probably.
Okay. So the other 2 find themselves in wicker chairs, and 4 halfling children scamper from room to room and climb a ladder up to the loft, chasing one another. With wooden swords, a fire crackles in the hearth of the speaker's cluttered kitchen. You sure I can't offer you a cookie? She says, waggling one in Sephira's face. You could put some meat on those bones.
I don't need meat on these bones.
Well, no one needs a cookie, but sometimes you need a cookie, if you follow.
Fine.
I'll take a cookie.
She'll take it.
Okay. Of course you can have another one.
Thank you. They're delicious.
Thank you very much. Any more gravy?
I would love some. More of the same cookies? Or do you have other cookies?
I have special cookies, but we should probably get to business.
Ooh.
Okay. Sounds good.
I called you here because you are some of the most capable adventurers that I know of in Lonelywood. You've all done different things and gone out into the field. And well, our loggers are being terrorized by white moose. And the beast has eluded the hunters we've sent to kill it. As you know, we depend on the forest for our survival, and I just wouldn't be a very good town speaker if I let a dumb moose get the better of us. Will you help?
A white moose.
The legendary white moose. You've heard of it, right?
Is that the same one that's been
I think
scaring
I
off all
have.
the fish? It better not be scaring off any more fish. I've been trying to catch fish for like the last week, and it's been like nothing.
Can I make a history roll?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Awesome.
I would also like to make that roll if that's okay.
Everybody may.
I mean, at least I'm proficient in history. 13.
11.
Okay, 13? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, my bad.
No, that's okay. Let's see. In Lonelywood, beware the dreaded white moose. You've heard a rumor, actually. It attacks loggers and trappers on sight, and the town's best hunters can't seem to catch or kill the beast. They could probably use some help, is a rumor that's been going around the 10 towns. The last time you were down in Tourmaline, you heard this over a pint of stale ale. You've heard the rumors about this thing. It's a massive creature. Apparently, not just as large as a moose, but wily and vicious and white. An albino moose? So anybody who got at least a 12 on that roll will have heard the legend of this moose.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have heard about it. I mean, we could probably help them.
She'll smile at that. I'll of course be willing to pay you.
In cookies?
I hope not.
There will be cookies.
Cookies won't buy me more reagents, so I don't know.
Well, how does, how much would you want for the moose's head?
No, I don't really know how to barter.
Reasonable for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we
What
get to
roll
keep
would I
the
make?
rest of it?
Sure, of course.
What kind of roll would that be, Kelly, to figure out what that would be worth?
You could either make me an insight roll or a
Survival? for,
survival
like,
roll. Yeah,
knowing?
yeah. A survival
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Survival or insight.
Okay.
While this is going on, could I make a sleight of hand roll to Monika's gonna try and steal some cookies.
You absolutely may. With advantage, because they're halfling shaped. They're easy to steal.
Sweet.
12 on survival roll.
I got
I got a 6.
Ooh, like
18.
18? Okay. So, Sephira, you're going to think probably like... on the north side of 100 would be a fair thing?
How about 120 for the head?
Wow, I was way off.
That's a lot of money. Maybe
It's a lot of
persuasion.
moose.
I mean, you're going to be able to keep the carcass. You could probably get about 10 gold pieces off of it.
For persuasion, Kelly?
Yes.
That's going to be a 19.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, and I only had +1 to it.
Okay. Well, money's a little tight at the moment, but I'll make you a deal. You can keep the carcass. I can give you the 120 to split amongst yourselves, or 80 and the ramshackle. Deed in full as an investment property. No one's using it. It's been claimed by the town, and I'll even let you keep the moose's head for display if you take the property.
Well, that sounds like an offer.
It needs some fixing up, but it's worth well more than 40 gold. It's just not going anywhere right now.
I'm more than happy to take over the ramshackle.
Okay.
Can I have one of them buy out my share?
I think
I
that
don't
you
like being tied down.
I think that you can discuss that amongst yourselves.
I do, so I can buy out your share.
Then yeah, I'm in.
Anybody who wants to, give me a history check. I want to tell you a little bit
Okay.
about the ramshackle.
I'd love to know. Hopefully. Bam!
Also,
Natural
I got-
20!
15.
12.
8.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Okay, so
I know things. Actually, like history, though, it'd be 26.
So the ramshackle, which used to be the only inn in town, closed after its last owner killed himself 2 years ago. This is what anybody with like about a 14 will know. Okay? What you'll know is that some of the locals think that his death was not a death. There's kind of it's kind of a suspicious suicide. It's currently being used as lumber storage. However, Dulcie, you know that De Groots, that was his name, De Groots hung himself in the common room of his own inn 2 years ago. Not only that, you think that his friends, well, some old friends of his, some old contacts, murdered him and used that to cover it up. You may or may not have taken a sample of his corpse.
Well, if I was around, absolutely.
I think you did.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's macabre. Oh, just remembering the stories about that place. But that's okay. We'll make new stories.
I do have to warn you, though, the hunters are still out there, so if they get to it first, well, the prize will be theirs. So you might want to get a boot on.
Gotcha. I'll just get all my things together, I guess, then.
Sure. Well, thank you so much. I can't express how happy I am that you're willing to help. You're going to be the heroes of Lonelywood. And as she smiles, the camera's going to pan around, and I want you to describe yourselves to each other. So, why don't we go ahead and start with, let's start with Gravy.
Yeah, Gravy is kind of a tall, lanky half-elf. Looks like he spent way too much time out on the ice floes going fishing and possibly spear hunting for larger prey, but mostly smaller prey. Feeds himself by eating a lot of, frozen fish sticks and adding as much gravy as possible. We're not really sure how he produces gravy because he rarely is heating anything up, so he just adds brown sauce to everything.
That sounds questionable.
Yeah, it's very questionable.
All right.
He's got the typical trappings of a hunter, like a bow, a sword, and actually some fishing tackle.
Nice. Tala.
Oh, that's me. I'm not used to this character yet.
I know, right?
Weird, yeah. So Tala is a average build human. Nothing super stands out about her. She's got long, dirty blonde hair, and pretty rugged. She's been out and about pretty regularly. She's more of an outlander type individual. She's got hunting traps and stuff, so she seems to come and go. She's I don't know, 5'5" kind of thing. Very average in general. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Sephira.
Sephira is tall. She's probably about 6 foot. Tall, slender, very athletic. Long, goldy brown hair. Carries a long sword on her hip and a short bow on her back. Just dressed in regular leather armor with, cold weather coat over top. Very, long, slender ears. Very high elf-ish.
Okay. Nice. All right. Pass it over to Monika. A little bit of Monika.
Oh boy. So Monika is a half elf. She has lovely kind of reddy auburn colored hair, almost like the color of cherry wood. She is fairly tall. She's about 5'9", 5'10", if you measure her, depending on how big her winter boots are. She usually is dressed in a lot of winter clothing. She loves her bright red scarf and a kind of patchwork, kind of quilted overcoat. And when she walks, she will make a lot of jingling noises because she just has a bunch of things under her cloak and in pouches and in bags and bottles to prank people because she just loves making people laugh.
Nice.
And so she will like to make people laugh by pulling pranks on them or others. And she kind of just goes from town to town doing that. And she carries a shield and a mace. and carries a bunch of books and stories as well.
Fantastic. All right, and finally, let's go with Dulcie.
Hello. All right. So Dulcie is a blue-skinned tiefling with black horns that curl backwards. She often wears hats. You know, if a tiefling would wear a hat, would they wear it like this or like that? Usually just straight down the middle. She also is pretty short for a tiefling. She's about 5'4". She's just kind of little goblin tiefling. She often speaks kind of nasally, so I'll do my best with that. And she wears
Appreciate
glasses. I'm trying. Different all the time. She's got a little kind of coffee-colored scarf with a little blue something or other peeking out of it. And along her waist and across, like around her waist and sometimes slung across her shoulders are various bottles of stuff. You're not quite sure, but they have very many pretty colors.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, you all assemble and head out into the town, back to go do your things. She bids you well and wishes you luck. Good luck! And her children will call from the roof, good luck! One of them presses his face up against the attic's window.
Can the window open?
Yes, it does.
Cool, I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy to open the window.
Ah!
Bye-bye. Whoa!
Hold on, he's gonna make a check not to fall out the window. All right, he manages to. Oh no, that turned into a 6. He is going to tumble out the window. What do you do?
Oh,
Gravy will rush back and pick him up and start dusting all the snow off of him. It's like, you get back inside. What are you doing? You'll catch a cold out here. I mean, everything is cold out here. Oh, come on.
All right.
Take him by the hand and lead him back in.
How did you get outside?
He's very tricky. He tends to just wander off, like I've heard your cookies do.
Newt, get in front of the fire now. Get in front of the fire now.
Yeah, warm up.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
No, he's safe and home. Can I steal another cookie for all the friends while we go?
Of course.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't have as many here as I thought I did.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll
There's still one more.
share.
Here.
I'll share.
Okay. All right. With that,
Run back.
you find yourself out on the village. Now, Lonely Wood is quite comfortable, and fair enough, you can hear the sound of dogs in the distance and, well, a number of people working the docks. To the east is where you'll find the actual Lonely Wood. But the rest of the town is open to you. Some of you may be staying in the speaker's attic, if you don't have a place in town, or there are various vacant houses where people have died over the past 2 years, and you could easily, rent out a room for labor at one of their places.
I'd probably do that.
Okay. So what do you do? What do you do? Heading straight into the forest while the day is still bright? It's about noon right now.
Well, I don't want to waste any daylight, so...
Oh, and I just realized, sorry, that most of you don't know, the sun sets around 2 p.m. The sun is up from 10 to 2 in Icewind Dale.
the night is long.
Yes. So, when I
Volunteers.
say that the sun is up right now, those of you without dark vision can see enough to get home from here. So it is about 9 o'clock at night during the summer here.
Right.
At 2 p.m. Actually, at noon. So, basically, welcome to the eternal winter.
Mm.
To the reign of winter. No, that was a different one.
Hold on.
All right.
Well, I want to grab my stuff. It won't be very long though.
Yeah, I can just grab my stuff from my house real quick.
I'll be pretty useless without it, so it's probably best for you.
Gary's probably sharing cookies with like various puppies on the walk.
What?
Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog?
All right.
Ooh.
Yes.
I bet you smell everything, don't you? Like this cookie.
There's no cookie.
Oh,
It
well,
crunch, 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 crunch. It starts
Oh.
dancing from one paw to the other.
oh, who's a pretty boy?
Whack, whack, whack.
Okay, gotta go. Bye-bye.
All right. And Amy, you were about to ask a question.
What sort of things, given that Amy the player doesn't know, but Tala the local, more local anyway, what sort of things would we need to go into this? Like, do we need like additional equipment or?
You all will have a set of cold weather clothes.
Okay.
And besides that,
Snowshoes, maybe?
snowshoes are pretty good.
Do we have to? Would we have that probably
You'll
already?
have snowshoe. You're level 3. I'm gonna say you have snowshoes.
Nice.
But because snowshoes will make you much faster. All right. Sorry, I'm just adjusting something real quick. Whoop. 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 There you go. That should help a little bit. Whoop. All right, so yes, you may go grab your snowshoes, which will cut your movement speed down significantly. Or pardon me, will cut down the movement penalty significantly, as well as your cold weather gear, which you already have on you, because nobody takes it off. It stinks like hell out here. But at least the bacteria will not perpetuate once it freezes to death.
And I guess like torches and such, because I do not have dark vision.
Yep, you can grab torches. Any of you can have a lantern if you'd like.
Probably grab a
I'd
lantern.
love a lantern.
Yep.
Yeah. Love it.
All right. So go ahead, and with that, do you want to do some role playing around town, or do you want to head straight to the woods?
I mean, Tala's gearing to go, like raring to go.
Sephira's gonna get ready to go and then meet the group back.
Yeah, I had a hearty breakfast. Oh, shoot, sorry. It was... Stupid alarms.
That's okay. So you had a hearty breakfast.
Yeah, so I needed my stuff, and then we can just, like, meet back up, at the edge of the town.
Yes, I
Alright.
think that's quite agreeable.
What do we think? 20 minutes?
I need 10.
I don't even need that long. I've got everything I own on my back. Right here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, same.
10 sounds fine, okay.
Just, I mean, anyone need help retrieving things? I can go with you.
No. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You go and grab your things, and soon enough, at 11 minutes, you'll all meet back by the edge of the wood. And there, you begin your trek into the wide expanse that is Lonelywood. Now, to give you a sense of things, let me just show you real quick. Let's see. So Lonelywood is, I believe, as the term puts it, frickin' massive. It is a good, I think according to the map, about 5 to 10 miles of woods. Now, that may not sound like much in the grand scheme of things, but in the middle of nowhere like this is, that is significant. And before long, you will find yourselves crunching your way through the woods, looking around and trying to find your way. The snow crunches beneath your feet as you mind the paths. Yes, Robin.
I was wondering did they say anywhere like it was last spotted?
She did not.
She did not, okay.
So, right now you have it so that you are moving through the forest and searching for the beast's tracks in the snow. It takes about an hour of hunting around with only the sound of the occasional bird overhead to distract you. Snowbirds, and once, a deer ran about a quarter mile ahead of you down the path, far enough that only those of you with low light vision would be able to see. Or with dark vision, not low light vision. What do I do? Old edition fatigue. All right. Now, one moment, please. Okay. I swear to God, I didn't load this. This is just how it happens. Can I get a survival check from the party. All of you make a survival check. Tell me what you get.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Nice. Oof, not as good.
Counts as 2.
12, because my dice don't want to roll higher than 10.
Yeah, same. 13.
Yeah, my extra life dice is not treating me so well. I got 9.
Oh. This is up to you, Gravy.
21.
Okay. So if at least half, and what's your favorite enemy? Did you decide to go with beasts or humans? You can decide right now.
Oh, humans.
Okay.
They're easier to smell out in the wild.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, beasts tend to hide in things, so they're
So-
more trouble to find.
Real quick, this weekend is Extra Life, everybody. You should join us, but take a look at this. This is what we got as a thank you for doing our...
I'm using them tonight, and they're both not great, so
Mine are crushing it.
Same.
Are they crushing it? Okay. So, with a little bit of trouble, you are going to be able to eventually, it's going to take almost an hour and a half through the cold, to find the barest bit of track. However, it looks like the moose that was tracking here went quite a long way around, trailing around the broad side of the wood. There's something about this that seems, well, just a bit odd for a moose. It's not meandering as a normal animal would. This,
Can I do an insight?
you may do actually a nature or survival roll if you'd prefer as well. So your call between those three.
Yeah, they're all +3, so 12.
12? Okay. It's almost as if the creature had some type of purpose, but it's not stopping to graze or to look around. It's enough that looking at these tracks, you'd think that this might be a prank with how direct of a route this is taking. But there's no way. The weight of the footfalls, you're sure this is a moose. And Sephira could absolutely agree with that with her roll. But as you are looking, oh god.
Can I estimate how big this thing would be by its stride?
One moment while I double check that. It is... One moment. It is a full-sized moose. So let's see, a normal moose is what, 12 feet tall at the head?
Something like that?
Something like that. Like, this is the size of like a... it's as big as a moose, I guess I would say. But someone want to look that up for me? Because they don't tell me. Also, hi, Blackwater.
Getting it in meters, it's like up to 2.1 meters. So
Really, only 2.1? No, it's only 7 feet. We're gonna say this is about. You'd
that's
say
at
this
the
is
shoulder.
Oh, okay. We're
Add
gonna,
a left shoulder.
we're gonna say it's about 120% moose. This is moose with dividends.
Is this considered a large creature?
It is considered a large creature.
Oh, good, because I've got the
Colossus Slayer or Giant Slayer.
Giant Slayer. So
Giant Slayer's so good.
if it misses an attack, I get a free attack on it.
And Soul in the chat is right. The main predator of moose are orca whales.
yep.
Isn't that beautiful?
I
Yep.
love that.
Because the main predator of everything are orca whales.
Except for people. We're the main predator of orcas.
We are the only predator of orca.
Suck on that, whales. I'm shaking my head if you're listening to this only.
This is what opposable digits will get you.
Right?
Thumbs up to us. Thumbs down to everyone else. All right, good to see everybody in the chat. All right. Now, as you are following this, just beyond the distance, Robin, your character is going to notice that in the corner of this little wooded glen, not 30 feet away, just at the edge of your normal vision, you are going to see that there is a single hand jutting from the snow. Frozen solid. It's almost invisible next to a pile of brush that has fallen. But you will see that there is a bit of a silver ring glinting in the fading light off of one of the fingers of this frozen feminine hand.
Ooh, I see someone stuck in the snow. Also, before we get much further, which one of you would say is probably the most klutzy and makes the most noise, do you think, while we're traveling? Which one of you
I
is...
mean, probably me.
Yeah? You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not very dexterous.
That's... You know, yes,
I
you
tend
need
to
a lot
fumble.
of that to be stealth. So, may I? And she will kind of like put her hand out towards like your shoulder.
Okay.
I will touch you, and I'm going to cast Blessing of the Trickster. So for the next hour, you have advantage on stealth rolls.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. And,
I don't feel any different yet.
oh, don't worry. When you need it, the Trickster will be there for you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Which trickster god did you pick, Robin?
Boy howdy. Boy howdy.
Okay, yeah, that one. Okay, good,
Sure
good,
did.
good.
Boy
choose
howdy. Boy howdy. If
That
you
one's my
thought
favorite,
I-
so it's okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because yes, boy.
Gotcha.
I think I...
It's
Chosen
fair. It's
god?
Faerun. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a real setting.
Exactly. If anyone, you know, I
Just
might have been...
just say it's.
Might have been Basir.
Just say it's Jalos or Basir.
Which is, yeah. Oh,
They get around.
Yeah.
Jalos.
Jalos would definitely be.
Oh,
definitely
Jalos.
be. She'd definitely be a follower of Jalos.
Uh,
I know Elo's gods better than I know Faerun.
thank you.
Yeah,
same.
That does me well.
Big same.
Oral is the only
Big
Faerun
dream.
god that I know.
Not anymore. Oh, spoiler. Sorry. No, she'll be back. She'll be back. They did spank her like a toddler though.
I mean, yes, Nacro, I did want to say the Traveler.
The Traveler is your co-pilot. Wait until March. Stupid, lousy Smarch weather. Nobody?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Lousy Smarch weather?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with this pop culture stuff,
Okay, fine.
to be
All right.
honest.
So anyway, you'll see that. So now you think that there's actually a pretty direct route to wherever this moose went, and the sun's going down. But there is that hand over there. What do you want to do?
I see something. Someone's frozen.
Oh,
And I see a ring. I kind of want the ring.
okay. Well, I mean, they're not using it, so
Exactly.
you want to use it?
Yeah, or sell it, or keep it,
Or
wear
something?
it. I love trinkets.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see what's around?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Perfect. All right, I actually have dice. I'm like, keep using you. There we go. Natural 20 for 25.
25? Mm-hmm. Well, right now what you will see is that in the middle of that clearing, this is a part of the woods that people usually don't go to. You see no tracks, and the fact that there are fallen branches around lead you to believe that those branches did fall fairly recently. The snow is kind of piled beneath them more than on top of them. There's only a bare bridge of snow covering a bit of the branches. This hand looks like it was probably leaned up kind of against the tree with a little pile of snow beneath it that probably had collected into a tent of snow before these branches fell, meaning that this has probably been buried for, it could be years at this point, like a year or two. And in fact, given the state of the body and how frozen it is from here, I'm saying blue like your tiefling friend. However, the fingers are slim and feminine. Yes, Dulcie, or pardon me.
No, I was just saying hello because you mentioned me.
I did, but you can't hear the narrator.
No, I know.
Can't we all? Don't you all hear that voice inside your head?
Stop it, Deadpool.
I'm
You're not
red.
clerics.
So yeah, I'll approach the hand if I don't see anything.
Sounds good. There you are going to see that there is like I said, a silver signet style ring hanging off of the middle finger of this creature, of this, you think an elf, actually. And as you approach, do you move the hand at all, or just try to remove the ring?
I'll try to remove the ring.
Okay, I need a sleight of hand.
Okay, alright. Not great.
It's not
10.
cursed, is it?
We'll see.
All right, so you start to work at it for a minute, and well, it's giving you a bit of trouble, and then you start to feel it. You start to feel something slip, and then, with a sickening, the finger will break away in your hand like an icicle. And it's at that point.
Well, that worked.
Was that the intended result?
I mean, I got the ring.
Sure, checks out then. No, I'm assuming I have my lantern up
You do.
because it is dim. Yeah.
And, Robin, as you're holding the ring in your hand, you are going to feel your breath come out. It's already coming out in steam at this point, but it's going to stop coming out in steam, and you're going to feel your body begin to grow cold. Tala, can you make me a perception roll?
Sure. Perception of 16.
You are going to see that steam begins rising. Well, no. Some type of mist begins rising off of the snowbank the body is buried under. And as it does, you are going to see that a spectral hand grasps Monika by the wrist. And in Elven, you hear the words, "Give it back." And I need an initiative roll off of all of you.
Ooh, boy.
So I hear ghostly whispering and nothing else because I don't speak Elven. Cool, that's unsettling.
So you will hear,
It's cursed!
Can I make a perception check to see if I heard that?
you probably heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say you did. I'm going to say all of you elves heard that. All right, so I need initiative in the chat.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, what to do with my character sheet? There it is.
Okay, so we are gonna... Okay, so Gravy. Dulcie.
That's good the cleric goes last. I can heal y'all up before you make death saves.
Dulcie. Tala. I gotta remember how to do math. Sephira. Banshee and Monika. Okay. Alright. And it's happening right as you say. Is it cursed? Of course. Of course. Okay. And then I just need to go... Pardon me one sec. It didn't play when I clicked the play button. My favorite is when it does that. You wouldn't think it was, but it is. There we go. All right. And on that note, it is going to reach up and is going to grab a hold of you, my friend Monika. And what I need from you right now, time to use Corrupting Touch. Okay, I have a 22.
To hit me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Okay. Okay. How many points do you have?
27.
Okay, good. Very good. You are going to take 18 points of necrotic damage
Ouch.
as this creature reaches up, grabs your wrist, and pulls you down, and suddenly a rotten-faced half-elf woman dressed like a warrior is going to stand up and plunge the tip of a spectral arrow into your chest, barely missing your heart. And as you are all there, can I get everyone to make me a history roll, please?
Yeah, sure, that's
Or-
a 10.
17.
17.
Teen.
Yes.
Any elves here or half elves will have advantage on this roll.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, 18.
18.
Okay. Anybody who got a 15 or more will recognize this as the face of Arhella Morwind. Arhella Morwind was a female elven warrior who was banished from Lonelywood for a selfish, evil act. Anybody here get above an 18 on that? An 18 or higher? Killed her own wife in cold blood, and then staged it for the insurance money.
Whoa.
Yes. As well as her wife's son from a previous marriage.
Oof.
Because
Oof.
inheritance. All right. A horrible, horrible act, but a vicious fighter and awful person that apparently came out here and died. All right, so now top of the initiative, that is going to be, so that was their action. Dulce, you're up. Dulcie,
Hey,
you're up.
how rude. I'm going to raise my crossbow at them and try to shoot at them.
Sounds
Shoot
good.
an arrow.
All right, go ahead and
Sorry, is it only dex saving throws that I get advantage on, or anything dex
It's any
related?
stealth. No, it's stealth rolls
Right.
specifically.
Okay, never mind. Just kidding. I feel nothing, but I feel the power flow through me. I got, hold on, 19 on the die.
that's gonna be a hit.
It's gonna be a 21. Nice.
That is a hit. Roll me damage, please.
Okay. We'll go down. Oh, max damage. That's
No.
gonna be a 10.
10 total.
10 total.
All right, reaching back, you're going to fire an arrow. It fires a bolt directly into what would have been the little hollow at the base of her throat. She snarls, and for a moment, the bolt slows as it passes through, ripping ectoplasm from this incorporeal being. It does damage, but when it comes to the other side, there is a bit of a sucking hole where the wind is steaming through. You don't think it did as much damage as it could, though. She's incorporeal.
Oh, that was rude.
But still did hurt her. All right, Gravy, you're up. Then Tala. Gravy, what do you do?
Short sword in hand, running the distance to give it a whack.
All right, sounds good. Rushing forward, go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
It's not good. 9.
9. That is not going to be a success. Do you have 2-up inviting? Do you have something in your offhand?
Nope.
Do you have a dagger on you could pull and swing?
Nope.
Okay.
Totally caught me off guard.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything else that you want to do?
Nope. Can't
Okay.
do anything else.
All right, sounds good. Rushing forward, you bring your blade out and lash it through, but it's going to and go incorporeal for a moment as your head cleaves directly through its eyes and out the other side. Tala, it's you, then Sephira.
Okay. So I was standing, I think, right near Monika.
You were basically like right next to her.
So I would then be able to sneak attack with my rapier.
Yes, you would.
Is my understanding.
Yes,
okay.
you would.
I'm going to attempt to do so. Let me pull up my things for a sneak attack. And, oh, that is my wrong weapon. That's what I'm using. Need that. And that. Okay. It's fun. Oh. That was almost a really, really, really bad roll.
Those are the best rolls.
So that is an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And then with sneak attack and that, it ends up being 15, 19 piercing.
19 piercing. Okay.
Yeah.
Your blade is going to lash out and strike forward and true. It's going to catch her. Are you aiming high or low?
I was aiming pretty high, and then I'm bonus actioning, so like stabbing forward, and then bonus action to disengage
Okay.
and get away out of range.
Sounds good. So, lunging forward, you are going to plunge your rapier directly into her right eye socket. A spectral eye is going to punch out of the back of her head and dissolve before re-solidifying over the rotten corpse face that she leers at you.
Oh, that's gross.
All right.
And then just like flip out of the way.
Nice. I like it. All right. So, Tala, you flip out of the way. It is Sephira, and then it is her turn.
All right. So, Sephira is probably a bit further back than.
I think you were probably about 20 feet back.
Yeah, so she's gonna see this, go, oh, God. This bitch. And cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Chill touch, eh?
Yeah, and that's gonna be a 17 on the hit roll.
Okay. Chill touch. Reaching forward with chill touch, your ghastly skeletal hand is going to reach out at it and is going to collide with its throat and begin squeezing.
And 8 damage, max damage.
It starts squeezing, and at that point you see the skeletal hand begin to sort of fuse with the body as the necrotic energy feeds into her. The ghost does not seem affected by this at all. The necrotic energy seems to be in perfect alignment with her spectral being, and in fact, as that sinks into her throat, she is going to throw her head back and unleash a mournful wail. I need everyone here to make me a con save.
I'm theoretically good at those. Hopefully.
7.
Huzzah! Ooh,
Okay.
that was not good.
Then 18 for Tala.
14 for me.
All right.
We get a
What did-
7 as well.
Okay. Oh God. And what did you get, Mike? I can't hear you.
13.
13. Thank God. Okay. As you hear a scream, it pierces through your ears. So, Sephira, you, Gravy, and Tala will all take 12 points of psychic damage. Monika and Dulcie, you collapse unconscious with 0 hit points.
Oh, that's
Hold on.
not good.
How much was it?
12.
No, but
No,
I
you
did
just- you hit 0.
24.
Oh,
You
I
hit
was making
0.
sure I didn't go. I was making sure I didn't go to full dead.
No, you won't. But yeah, if you fail the throw, you immediately go down to 0. So you and Dulcie just
Okay.
fall to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
Damn. Also, the save was 13, Gravy, so good job. Okay, she is going to shriek into the night and or into the fading sunlight. And Monika, I need you to make me a death save.
Okay.
Oh, actually, pardon me. I'll handle it.
Fuck, I hate that.
Okay. All right, Dulcie, let me help you with this.
Oh, I thought you said that we weren't doing that, but okay, I got you. That's fine.
We weren't doing what?
Never mind.
Having me roll your death saves?
No, that's not it. It's all good. Just
Okay.
taking a look.
Sorry. All right, Gravy, it is the new initiative. Your turn. What do you do?
I will swing my sword back around and try hacking it again.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Ooh, 22.
22 is going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Yes. 6.
Ooh. That's fair. 6?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. You added your dex to that too, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, cool. All right, your blade is going to lash through a part of its face, and all right, and is going to lash through, cutting it from mouth to mouth, and it's going to cause its jaw to sag down in this horrible, horrible rictus smile. Probably not rictus smile, that'd be tight. This horrible gaping maw like a boogeyman. Looms in front of you, and actually, I'm going to pause right here because Robin just pointed out in the chat a rule that we were going to work on. So, this is an optional rule that we are now employing in some of our games, if it works out. Robin, as Monika is fading into oblivion, can you please give me a memory of her life that she struggles to survive for? I want to know what flashes before her eyes.
So as what flashes before her eyes is kind of the first whisperings of the Jalos had. She was brought back to this dream that she has that he gave her of telling her that she was destined to spread joy to the universe and to everyone that she meets by pulling off different pranks. And she remembers this beautiful dream of being in this bright golden meadow at sunset, and he was just sitting beside her holding her hands because she was crying, and she from then on became a follower of Xalos.
Perfect. Fantastic. You know what? I'm gonna let you roll your own death save.
Oh. Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because if you get a 20,
not-
you'll be back. So.
Okay. I'm not using the extra life dice. Like it's betrayed me so much tonight. Okay.
Not nat 20?
Nope.
Okay. But still, good. All right. And Dulcie, would you like to provide a memory? You can skip. Because this is a
That's
one-shot.
okay. It's all good. Dulcie flashes back to the moment where she first made her first potion ever. That moment where the reagent was mixing in and the color was just right and the puff of smoke was just right and it all felt
Nice.
just perfect. And she felt like she'd finally accomplished something in this world where she was destined to be hated because
Aw.
she's a tiefling. And that's the thing they get. Yeah.
They're so loved. So basically, just to give you a little bit of context, this is a new rule that I'm gonna start adding to games, where when people are in death saves, they have to provide a reason that their character tries to stay alive. Some memory. It has to be a new one every time. You do not have to do this, but if you don't have anything to live for, you're disadvantaged on your death save. And if it's a particularly good one, I'll give you advantage. If it makes people sad, it might keep you alive. Ding. But
because it's nice to
it's nice. Actually, Robin messaged me because to not waste your turn.
To be at the last initiative and then die before your turn. You're like, well, I waited for my turn for nothing.
So you still get to do something and explain something and
Exactly.
interact with people. So hopefully this will be good. I guess I'll find out because I'm gonna keep dropping you. Okay, so all that is happening simultaneously as Gravy lunges forward and slams his sword into the side of this creature, which... Tala, it's you and then Sephira. Two of your allies are down on the ground. What do you do?
How does this thing look like it's about to vanish or die? Like, how bad's it looking?
Well, it was looking
I have
pretty
no idea.
You have no idea? It was looking grotesque to begin with. I wouldn't say this thing is bloodied, though.
No. Shit. This sucks. I don't think I can successfully revive my allies safely while this thing is still here, so I'm gonna lunge back in for another attack. Now, is there any other characters standing near, giving me that, advantage?
Yes, actually, Gravy just
Or-
leapt in to do that.
Okay, sorry, not giving me advantage, but giving me that
Giving
that
you- yeah.
flanking, so to speak. Okay, cool. So I will go for another sneak attack, swing in with my rapier, and pray basically.
Pray? All right. Who are you praying to? Ilmater?
Oh man,
Pray to Cord.
I'll roll a dice, randomize it. I don't know. A rune cost.
All right.
Pray to
Oh
Kronar.
no.
Kronar
So I
doesn't
rolled
want
a-
your prayers.
So I rolled a 2.
Oh, you apparently... Hold on. All right, go ahead.
That's gonna be a total of like.
Roll with advantage. Roll with advantage.
Actually, with advantage. Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
That's a 15.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Roll a d20 on top of that.
Oh, that's cocked. Okay. 19. Where did you
1,
come
2,
from?
3, 4,
Rude.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know how... 16, 17, 18. I was really worried that there was... Like, we had too many gods in our home setting, but holy shit, they have a lot.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
You are going to play... You're going to pray to Lathlander. The deity of creativity, dawn, renewal, birth, athletic, spring, self-perfection, vitality, fertility, and youth.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right. So that's going to hit solid. It's going
Okay.
to hit solid.
Then that's 19 piercing.
19 piercing. All right. This thing is bloodied.
Okay, and then again, cause that's. I'm just double checking. Sneak attack just happens. I don't have to spend a bonus action or anything.
You do not. You
No.
get
Okay,
it
cool.
once per turn. So you could still use your bonus action to attack with an offhanded weapon. It will
I'm not going to. I will
Okay.
either use my cunning action to disengage again, or is the other friend ally, is Monika right next to me?
Monika's right next to you on the ground.
I'm gonna shove a potion down her throat.
Okay,
if I
so
can.
you all started with 1 healing potion, so 1 sec. Okay, Monika, your eyes are going to flash open with 10 hit points. I rolled max.
Awesome.
I really hope this fucking works, poor.
Liquid fire awakens you as it burns deep into you, pulling you back from that glen. And all you can hear, a distant echo in your mind, is enjoy. All right, Sephira, it is your turn, and then it is the creature's turn.
All right. I just want to go hunt a moose. She's going to evoke Flame Blade.
Yep. Okay, that's a bonus action if I'm not mistaken.
It is a bonus action, and so with that, this scimitar just made out of fire is just going to show up in her hand and can just kind of. It's
a weapon from a more civilized age.
Yeah, it's a weapon from a more civilized age, and she's going to make a melee attack with it.
Go ahead.
And that is going to be I rolled a 15. What would I add? I would add my.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I don't actually know what I add to that. I don't do melee attacks at all, almost.
You will soon.
Yeah. All right. So, almost max. That's good. That's 12 plus 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fire damage.
17 fire damage. All right, so you rolled the damage for the scimitar and for the flame blade, if I'm not mistaken? Or is flame blade just creates its own flame sword?
Flame blade creates its own flame sword.
17. Yeah. Holy crap. That is a tremendous hit. The fire is going to burn directly through the core of this creature. It is well beyond bloodied at this point. It is on its last legs as fire starts to lick away the ectoplasm inside of it. That was a hell of a hit.
And yeah, I can't disengage, so that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. And let's see. I'm not using that. I don't like it. This is a one shot.
Fair.
By the way, if you're a DM and you're running a module and it says use this ability because this is a thing and you don't want to, don't. Because it's your game. Screw it. This is already tough enough for like a random encounter. You are right next to it. She is going to lash out and strike at you with, well, balls. Okay. I'm gonna say that, let's see, Sephira, you're number 1, Monika, you're number 2, Gravy, you're 3, and Tala, you're 4. Gravy, you may use your reaction to take an opportunity attack.
Ooh.
She lashes out at Sephira, but Sephira's blade is actually going to catch her off guard, and the fire is going to fizzle her arm out of existence for a moment as the blade would have struck into Sephira's face. She is distracted by the pain from the fire. You can get an attack in.
I probably move awkwardly and catch my longbow in one of its limbs and then yank back and pull it towards me just as my sword happens to be right there.
Nice. All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll. I'm hoping for a nat 20 on that.
Well, I got a 16.
That's going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Plus a 4 is 20, so... so that'd be an 8.
An 8, all right. This thing is on its last legs as you pull it forward, and it's going to hiss as your blade slams. And Monika, you're on the ground. Dulcie, you'll be next. Monika, on the ground, you snap to, and this is happening on top of you. This creature is standing right in front of you within arm's reach. What do you do?
Cool. Sacred Flame.
Okay. This thing is distracted at the moment. So Sacred Flame, is that a save from me? Remind me, or is it to hit?
Dex save.
Okay. Okay, that is a fail.
Cool.
Unless
cool.
does a 4 dodge?
It does not. It does not. It does not. It does
Okay.
not.
I
She's
never
not
know.
us.
I always have to ask.
I know. It's crazy. D8. Come here. And this is radiant damage. Just to let you know.
Yeah, not immune to that. I
That's
should
going
wear
to
this
be.
sweater more.
It's nice.
Right.
7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna use my house rules on this, where undead are not fans of radiant. So as you reach forward, a screaming bolt of holy light is going to strike out as Gravy pins this thing and Sephira blinds this thing and Tala dances around this thing with the greatest of ease. Holy light is going to burst out of its eyes and mouth as it screeches into the night. I need everyone here to make me a con save.
17.
17?
Not
17.
20.
Nat 20?
You said con save?
Con save.
It's an 8.
All right, Tala, you're going to be hard of hearing for the next about 10 minutes, as this scream is going to give you a bit of difficulty. It's going to just like your ears are. You've got tinnitus. You have a -10 to hear anyone named Lana. Okay. Well, you're an archer, right?
Oh my god.
All right, and with that, it screams and dissolves, and you'll hear tinkle, tinkle, as the ring falls to the ground, sliding off of the finger. And, Dulcie, can you do me a favor and give me another memory, please? Actually, you know what? Never mind. As you mix the chemical reagent in your mind and get that moment of clarity, how does that memory end?
She's gonna proudly show it to her mentor, who's gonna do a little smile and very good. Now on to the next one.
And as you hear, and on to the next one, you're going to blink and open your eyes with 1 hit point.
Ugh,
Because I rolled a nat 20 for you.
thank you.
You're
I don't
welcome.
feel
I
so
did it
good.
for you.
Thank you.
Cure
You know how much I hate
Dulcie.
saber dice. Oh, thanks.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. 1d8. Alright, that's gonna be 7 points for you,
Okay.
Dulcie.
Thank you.
I just want to keep
Thank
calling
you.
you Dolce.
I know,
yeah.
me too.
It's kind of like dulcinette, but diminutive.
See,
Dulcie-
I keep hearing dulcet, like dulcet tones.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But just
Yeah.
a E, Dulcie.
All right.
I'm actually gonna
Dulcet.
quaff my own elixir.
Okay.
Because I rolled it and it was healing, which was really
nice.
nice. Oh yeah, was great. I'm just going to look though. Oh snap! I don't know how much I heal. Anyway, continue. I'll figure it out.
Sounds good. Looking at the ground, you can see that there is a ring lying there in the snow. Do you take it?
Can I flick it towards Monika with the end of my sword and be like, "Is this what you were looking for?
Yeah.
It
Well,
still.
it's all
first?
yours now." I looked in that thing's mouth. It was not pretty.
I stabbed an eye out,
Ah.
and it didn't leave.
Ugh.
Oh, I don't feel so great.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Ow.
too great myself.
Ow, my ears. Ow, sorry, were you saying something?
I said I looked into its mouth.
Like, you didn't have to yell.
Sorry.
Ow.
What does the ring look like?
It looks like a swirling matrix of silver, like kind of meshing. It's kind of, like I said, it's signet style, so very much like a shield. But instead of, actually, roll me a d6 and tell me if you get an even or an odd number.
Okay.
Even is that, odd is that.
Even. Roll
Okay.
6.
Sounds good. So that means that it is going to have... Let's see, you are a half-elf. It has the elven rune for wind on it. And it kind of trembles in your hand as you hold it. It is cool to the touch, but not cold as it should be. And it is cool to the touch even through your gloves, I should say.
I probably should get this analyzed by someone that knows if things are good and evil, right?
That's probably for the best, considering what just happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Just gonna...
Are there any traces of this thing that we just killed? Is its body still there? Sorry, I didn't.
There is a little bit of ectoplasm splattered on the tree, if you want to collect it.
I'm gonna take a look at it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it seems like something that shouldn't be left lying around.
It looks like blackish gray mucus.
Well, that's disgusting.
Gross.
Hey, do you have a vial?
I
do.
Dulcie.
I have
Why are you
many.
yelling?
I'm just gonna...
I'm not.
Ka-chook, 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 ka-chook. Take
Monika.
a sample.
Would you like to expend your "this is a one shot" to appraise this?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will send you what you have found, a ring of evasion.
Ooh, okay.
There you go. Boom. It's a one shot. I don't care.
Sweet. Okay,
Tala.
cool. I would like to attune to that.
Sure, pop it on. Just
Sweet.
So,
Do you want some?
yeah,
Here,
you
I
never
could
know
give
when it's
you-
going to be useful. Is it like doing anything
this
to anything
little
it's
one.
touching? Oh,
Here.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
can I
You're
get a
so
perception roll
quiet.
with
I
disadvantage?
do my best.
Sure. From both of us or just me?
Just from if Dulcie is looking at this stuff, she can make a perception roll. You have to
Oh,
make
yeah,
yours with disadvantage,
collecting
though.
it.
I am doing it with
Tala.
disadvantage. That's gonna be, you said perception? That's gonna be an 8.
Seems fine.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like lifting light lamp up, looking to see if it's like melting anything, because I don't know, ghost goo.
Is an 18.
It's moaning slightly, like not a sexy moan, but like, ooh, I'm a ghost. I'm ghost snot.
Wow. She's gonna like super tighten the lid and like put like basically contact cement around it that can be loosened with special loosening solution.
Why are you collecting it? I looked into its mouth.
Yeah, well, it could be useful for some stuff.
For what?
For fighting other bad guys.
Ew.
Yeah, right? You wouldn't want it on you. They won't either.
Yuck.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point.
Precisely. Thanks, Tala. At least someone's on my side.
Why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling.
No, not you. Tala, like, she keeps raising her voice.
I thought that was just Tala.
Because her
Sometimes she does
hearing-
that.
I mean, we
because
can
her
hear
hearing
you.
is shot. That's
Ah.
why.
We're right here.
But did you say something?
I said we're right here.
Well,
Who wants to go hunt a moose?
Yeah, what? Let's go get the moose.
Okay. Yeah, that was our
Can I
goal.
make a survival check to figure out where to go?
Absolutely, go ahead.
That's gonna be.
may I assist?
Yes, roll with advantage.
That's gonna be a 19.
Okay. With that, you're going to find your way north, and after a fashion, you are going to find the trail. Using your using that incredible roll, you are going to slowly make your way around to where you believe the moose is from. Well, not from, but where the moose has gone, and it's there that you'll make your way to a lightly wooded slope. The tracks lead to a large circular indentation on a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot-high berm hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreen growing around and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow and enclosed by a half-circle of pale blue crystal. A half-circle of pale blue crystal pillars. North of the berm is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of the berm is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars. As you stand there, you see this ancient, what can only be some type of elven architecture, loom in the distance, a place that you've never heard of, never seen before. But you find yourself here on the edge of all things. And in the distance, you swear you hear the crunching of a moose as the tracks lead deeper into where those pillars are. And I think that's probably a good place for us to take a quick refreshment break. So, hey folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to hunt this moose. We'll be right back. And we're back. It's okay. We can eat during this. Hello, everybody. This is the portion of the program where we talk to the chat. So, hey, Kat, I noticed you're wearing a really cool outfit right now. Do you mind showing it off?
I know, right?
As I sensually eat this banana. I noticed there's an error on that shirt, though. We should probably cross out that bottom bit. There we go.
Oh my god. Too soon.
No more Farrah's gone.
Just I need to
soon.
make. Oh, I kicked the thing. I
You
needed
need to make like cut off T-shirts.
I should make a new one with
Crop top
Catamus
now.
down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can just be on the back.
This Catamus is on the back. Catamus does it from behind.
I don't quite have the stomach for a crop top just yet.
Just yeah, soon.
Soon.
So, quick thing. So everybody send Christine good vibes. Christine was supposed to be in tonight's game to make it most of the Rime cast, but she's like fighting off a cold right now, which is good for before Extra Life. But
sick.
thankfully Michael was available, so thank you for subbing in, Michael. You are almost as pretty.
I am Dork Tail's gravy fill-in. I'm like the condiment.
You're the condom, all right? Because you got us covered.
That's true.
That's true. Same with gravy. Yeah. All right. So, what else do we have to say tonight? So, the schedule that was going around our mid-roll is wrong. We actually are not coming back with Shards of Dinner on the 17th. We're coming back on the 20 whatever the next Wednesday is.
Sorry, my bad.
Well, it's okay. You just it's Amy's taking the night out. We're doing something for Amy's birthdays that week. So that was
I'm kind of planning a stream, maybe. I'm figuring out the details still.
What game?
I don't know yet. It's either going to be like a Guild Wars thing, like
fun.
what Lady Liliana did, or I might do some grind my way through Persona, or maybe I'll do something else entirely different. I'm not sure, but I want to do a stream. I want to have fun and do
This
stuff.
has been an
and have people come
opportunity
hang out.
for everybody to catch up on season 3. Because there are a lot of episodes. Like, do yourselves a favor and catch up.
Season 4 is going to be full of twists and turns and other things. So it's going to be good. And Frog, are you just watching me eat a banana the entire time? Good job.
I don't think anyone was not watching you. Don't worry. Once it's on YouTube, we'll put it on slow motion.
I found Cherry Coke Zero, guys. I found Cherry Coke Zero. They had it at Fairway. Oh my god. Anything with cherry, I'm a sucker for anything with cherry flavoring in it. I knew that was gonna get clipped otherwise. I've got so many like. So I wanted to say real quick that it's fantastic to be able to do this in front of y'all. Also, a quick shout out to who should we shout out? Oh, Blackwater D&D was here, so was Plastic Age Plays. I want to do a quick shout out to both of them. Great streamers, and you should go and check them out. Blackwater does a really good D&D stream with a chaos game once a month, where it's kind of like hot potato D&D, where everybody switches characters in a circle. I was on it once. It was a lot of fun. You were watching the entire time. You know you were. God, the chat is really into my banana eating skills. I don't know how to feel about this.
Well,
anyway.
you know what you should do? You should stock up on bananas and save it for Extra Life when we do the ward, because you'll need those. Like, potassium will be important.
Okay. Listen to my words. You know what?
You need to send me that song.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Not that not that like spoilers or anything, but
Not the spoilers that I'm running the ward.
Wait, I had listened to my words on this. Oh, maybe it's right here.
Listen to my words, listen to my words, listen to what I gotta say. Listen to
Okay,
my
so this is where we switch over and we're just playing the ward now, right? Like
Basically.
with these same characters.
Yep.
Dr. Ashenfoot.
Dr. Aspenfoot?
Oh my god, Dulcie would be so terrifying as a doctor.
so
So-
you want to know how he got the nickname Gravy?
No. I don't.
Well, if you want me, I'll be down in the maternity ward.
Oh jeez.
What?
I'm a baby doctor.
This.
But I don't want to hear about your baby gravy.
Oh.
Oh, come on. You just, like, went right to the end of that story.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you've ruined the character. I'm out.
Okay.
Wait, no, the ward's this weekend. I'm back in.
I was about to say, like, I specifically, like got you two in
I'm
there.
out again. No, I'm back in. No, I'm out. No,
You got to stick your hands
are you
in.
playing-
In or out, Mike. In or out. It's not the hokey pokey.
It's up to the dice rolls.
All right, so in case you're wondering what the hell we're talking about, Extra Life is this weekend, and what Extra Life is it is a charity where we play games for. It's supposed to be for 1 day. We're doing 3 days because we're crazy, in a good way. We are doing 3 days of role playing. That is 11 games. It was going to be 12, but then I was like, no one's going to wake up for the first one. They're lazy. So it is 11 games, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them right now. Boom. There, Robin, I sent you the file. So you should be able to get that through Google Drive. So what we have is, boop, 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 boop. Let me pull up the schedule and I'll tell you what games we have. So we are raising money for the BC Children's Hospital and Children's Miracle Network. So it goes to whatever is the local Children's Miracle Network of the player who is earning money. So far, a bunch of the Dork Tales team, including our good friend and artist Hayliz, is going to be joining our team and trying to raise money for sick children. If you are in North America, this is a tax-deductible donation, and I strongly suggest that you participate. Like, donate some money. It's good. Like, we don't get any of this. 100% of it goes to kids who are sick and in need of help, and it's just a great cause, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. You can affect what happens in the games. We do get prizes if we donate. It's kind of like selling candy bars. So, like, we did get... Okay. The D20 just rolled itself an 18, so I'm okay with that.
Well, that's nicer because mine's been either doing nat 20s or like sub 10 for this whole game.
Yeah. So
It's chaos.
It's light.
Pure chaos.
No, Pure Chaos is Jen's game. All right, so here's what we're doing.
That's true.
So it is 3 days starting this Friday. All right, so Friday at noon, we have Jinkies, which is a Scooby-Doo style, powered by the Apocalypse game that I'm running because I start the whole damn thing off. At 4 p.m., you can see me play in a game called For the Honor, which is a He-Man / She-Ra style role-playing game ran by our good friend Bunny Hearted. Then at 8 o'clock, we have Heart of Gold, ran by Natasha of It's Always Magical in Fandelia and Ghosts of Saltmarsh. It is a robot western fairy tale under the Fate engine. On Saturday at 8 a.m., Tournament of Champions, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th Ed Battle Royale ran by Robin, where you get to pay to throw progressively more awful creatures at a Coliseum battle. And
Which I
that's gonna be-
planned out today. 3 hours I've spent plotting.
Yep,
Picking things.
and I helped. So, ha ha ha.
Very proud of you. Yay. Mm-hmm. We're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awful. The dumbest things probably came from me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
All right. At noon, last year, in August, we ran an episode of The Quiet Year, which led into a Harry Potter role-playing game Krista did. And this year she is running A Quiet Apocalypse, which is The Quiet Year, but with an apocalyptic setting. And that is going to be fantastic. It's map building. You can help create the world. At 4 p.m., James is coming and running a Chronicles of Darkness, World of Darkness, like Mortals game, following last year's adventure, or August's adventure. When I say last year, I mean August. Adventure following those kids on Halloween. So basically, James's Stranger Things. episode. And then
Are
at
those
8,
videos available yet?
I just spent 5 hours editing them today, so they will be as soon as I install the new hard drive, yes.
Well, people need to cram. So when those things drop,
I'll cram you.
Yeah, go watch a bunch of pre-Extra Life, and then you can catch up with Extra Life.
Prextra Life? I will be encoding them all night and uploading them all tomorrow, so it'll be there. I was worried that I had to do a lot of editing from our hate raid that we got in my final game last time, so that's what was really slowing me down. But Robin was over today statting out characters, and I can guarantee that I did it because she watched me do it the entire day, like 4 hours. All right, so then at 8 o'clock, Amy is running a D&D 5th ed game called Green is the New Black, which features Lark, Gristlegrit, and Flame, as well as Christine's returning character that is now a gnome for some reason. And also, who else is in the game? Oh, Tasha's playing something.
I feel like Tasha's reprising a character she's played before. I think. I recognize that name.
Natasha's probably playing something smelly because she's smelly.
Is Natasha? Oh, she's in the chat right now?
She's in the chat, yeah.
There's some sibling banter happening.
Natuska Taskovich. All right.
Yeah. I may have called her Nastankovich.
I saw that
That's
part.
accurate.
That's great. I loved that.
On Sunday,
Tash.
Robin is starting the day with The Ward, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse medical drama game. And I am playing Dr. Declan Decane. Declan Decane? Whatever. I'm playing Chorizo Boy. So that's going to be fun. And Michael's going to be
Will you have chorizo for the game?
I'm very close to breaking into Tenacious D right now. My kielbasa sausage, it just has to perform. Now get it on. And then at noon, Krista is running the Powered by the Apocalypse World game that is going to be plugged into all of the stuff that was done the previous day on the Quiet World, or the Quiet Place. Quiet Place? The Quiet Year.
What year? Yeah.
I keep saying A Quiet Place. So that is going to be a really good game, basically a post-apocalyptic setting. We have no idea what it's going to be about because you helped build it on Saturday. At 4 p.m., if you like Old World of Darkness, Hunter the Reckoning, our good friend Jen from Victorian Age Mage is running her favorite game, for awful things at least, Hunter the Reckoning, and all I can tell you there is that Christine is going to play something that's going to explode. Wait till you live on what your whole day is for. What? That I don't know. That you're confusing me, chat. And then at 8 o'clock, I am running the last game, which is Hotel Barovia, because Strahd turns his castle into an Airbnb.
Because why not?
I'm so excited for that.
I do not blah blah blah.
Not because I get to be a spoiled princess, but you know.
And I'll work on that logo for you so you can drop it after that game. So
Nice.
I will be
icing on the cake.
I will be reprising my role, but I'm gonna talk with a lisp, guys, because I'm going to be wearing teeth for this.
See
Bat.
if I can get some.
Bat form, human form.
Human form. I am Eliza Corza, human bartender.
Human bartender.
Human part.
Also, Sir Man
Human.
Selot, Lair B&B, that is fantastic.
Lair B&B. I'm writing that down. That's mine now.
Yep.
That's mine now. Lair. Can you,
Airbnb.
Mike? Can you make an Airbnb logo, but Lair B&B?
I'm sure I can be strong-armed into doing such.
I already today made our. Hold on. I'll show you something real quick that I made today just for Amy. So y'all, you know how
Speaking of other things you've made for me, the Ghoul-Aid shirt. What the heck?
the Ghoul-Aid
I need
shirt?
one of those still.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh yeah.
So let me just size this up or down. I can't do it. I can't grab the corner. There we go. So I made this. There we go. It's over Amy's window now. So
Ghoul-Aid.
green is the new black.
Nice.
Every roll is disadvantage.
Oh.
You can only see it on Twitch.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for it to load.
I remember seeing that earlier, but it was super hard because the background was black. So I was just like, it was just like black and like green.
Oh, it's because
writing, and
it's
I was
transparent.
Like,
That's why.
"What?" Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, the
I
Ghoul-Aid
see
shirt's
it
really
now.
good. Should I show the chat the Ghoul-Aid shirt?
Yeah.
You mean, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
All right, so there you go. So it's this, and it goes on all colors. So
Yeah.
Ghoul-Aid, because Amy is the
Need to
ghoul.
get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
It's so good.
Wait, is
There
that
is
like
a-
a purple color?
And hey, I
There's a purple color, yeah. You can get it on,
Okay,
on
it's
Heather.
grape.
Yeah.
I still have a
Speaking
good
of
voice for
on
the
Purple and
Kool-Aid.
Heather.
Oh yeah, show us
Oh
your
yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks great.
And I will have a new one for our new game that is launching. It was supposed to launch this month, but we had a scheduling glitch because we're
Busy.
we're struggling millennials, basically.
Yeah.
By the way,
busy.
patreon.com/dorktales helps provide money for my rent. So, and the more money we raise, the more I can eventually kick back to players so they can take nights off work and things like that.
Chat just said, is hotel ranked 5 straws?
It's a 5-straw review, yeah.
Oh, it's 5 blares.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah,
Blah,
blah,
blah,
blah.
blah.
So, like,
Oh my god.
so Mike, are you looking at the Twitch screen right now?
I can be.
Okay, so this is the original version of it that I came up with before, like, the pre one that I sent you. So
Oh, look at that. It's cute.
it's pretty good. Considering that, like, this is the official logo of the real one.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty solid. Like, it could use a couple of things. I don't know how to do bounding borders very well, so I kind of had to improv it.
Yeah. And there's some like some kind of chiseling effects and things like that going on in there. So
Yeah, just some stuff I need to. You like in the original? Yeah, there are some chisels, and I'm
Yeah,
not sure
just-
how to do that in Photoshop
and-
necessarily because I'm
fancy
still.
it up.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what you do. Like
Yeah.
you're super good about that. But it is in. Hold on, I gotta find this. Boop, and that is in. Logo for this is in. Shit. New frames. Boop, boop. And here we go. So the new game that we are running, starting next month, Vampire the Requiem Party Monsters. Is going to be running, and I'm going to put that on a shirt soon because I love that design Michael did. It is very Teen Wolf, like the old 1980s Teen Wolf. And
I love it.
Fucking love
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome.
Nice.
And it's going to look
Really,
so good.
Really got that 80s vibe.
Yeah, because the whole thing is like neo 80s, like we're listening to The Weeknd and like, biting necks.
I need to figure out the rest of my costume.
I love that Amy is playing Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah.
Way to spoil it!
I'll,
Well, this is talk to the chat. That's
Yeah,
where
I
the
know.
That's what we
spoilers
do.
drop.
What's happened? I know, it's fine. Okay.
All right, so it is going to be a fantastic game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it is also the let's make sure that Chris stops smoking game because I promised our good buddy Chris that when he stopped smoking, if he stayed off of it for 3 months, I would run a game for him once a month until he started smoking again. And he chose Vampire the Requiem. So
And I'm very proud of the frames that I made for it because it's a mashup of like a lot of the other games.
it's really nice. Like it's
like I'm very proud of it. So
see, and
once
that's
it-
what I.
once it shows up, I'll just be like,
That's why I really like working with you, like Mike, and like asking you to do stuff because literally all I have to do with Mike is be like, I kind of want it to look like this. Like I want it to feel like the 80s, and like here's a couple color palettes that I like, kind of. If you like them, cool. Like I want it to be kind of neon. Have fun. And then he throws something back at me that's just like fucking phenomenal and beyond what I could have asked for, and I'm like, all right, that's what I wanted all along. Thanks. Like he's psychic.
well, I'll drop a secret. My favorite Dork Tales project is always the next one.
Well, then I can't wait to see what you come up with for the new game that's starting in January for XLR, and I can't wait to see what you do for Netherdeep because that's going to be our next big one. Netherdeep is going to be pretty huge because we're running the Critical Role mod.
Look at all these heavy spoilers just dropping.
Left, right, and center.
Left, right, and center. And speaking of spoilers, guess what? It's time to go back to game.
Yes.
All right, so hey, chat, it's been nice talking to you, and she looks great in that wig. Good job, Ghoul.
Looks way too much like my natural hair when it actually grows out, which is wild.
All right, so let's go back to game, folks. Hello, and welcome back to Rime of the Frostmaiden special bonus episode, The White Moose, here on Dork Tales. The elven tomb looms in front of you. Directly in front of you, from the north, as you approach here, you will see a marble gazebo. In the middle of the gazebo sits an unlit stone brazier, its bowl 20 inches in diameter. The brazier is full of snow and pine needles that the winds have swept away from its polished marble floor. To the south, you will see that there is to its east, you will see a stairwell that leads south. Leading up into the top of this raised structure. What do you do? You've never heard of this place before, or what you need to do here. But there could be treasure, or something else.
Do we see tracks for the moose?
Yes, you see tracks that are leading over toward the around the corner, toward the side of the hill.
I would like to follow tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. You can move your figures over here.
Okie dokie.
As you make your way downward, you will see that up above on this raised platform lies a sarcophagus. This eastern burn here seems to be sheltering it from a bit of the snow, and 5 crystal pillars form a semicircle around it. As you move to the south, however, and around through the center of this, you will see that rising from the center of the circular depression is a tall, triangular crystal gnomon, a device one typically finds in the middle of a sundial. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around the gnomon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols depict the phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depressions is not a sundial, but a moondial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall of the northwest edge of this depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill. Who's going first?
Probably me.
Okay.
Hey, Kelly, I'm just seeing black screen in
Roll20?
yeah.
Okay, let me just double check that I have your dynamic lighting set, night vision, 60 feet. Yeah, it should work. Let me just double check that it's still on you. One second.
Okay.
I'm seeing people like pinging stuff, but all I see is just pure blackness everywhere.
Oh, it's weird. So you're listed as Sephira Raxxla. Nope, that's why.
And I've got my lantern, so I should be able
Okay.
to see at least a bit.
You should be able to
There
see.
we go. I
Okay.
can see now.
Can everybody else see?
I just see my icon, and then everything is black, and I'm reloading
Yeah,
the page.
I can see.
Okay, night vision. That's Robin, and there we go. Let me just give you some night vision. Whoosh, there, you should be able to see now. I'm just, for the sake of the one shot, I'm giving everybody night vision because you have.
Okay. There we go. Cool. Works. Thank you.
No worries.
The Sephira's going around the, I guess this would be the west side of this clearing.
Yes.
Dulcie's going around the other side.
Sounds good. Can I get some perception rolls off of you as you're doing this? And sorry, what were you saying, Kat?
And because that's where the tracks were leading, correct?
It looks like, yes.
Ooh, I was doing perception.
Yes. You and Dulcie.
Man
22.
alive.
22. All right.
13.
13. You will see that the tracks do lead that direction. Dulcie, as you're wandering around the eastern edge of this depression, you are going to see that it looks like there's a barrow entrance to the south as well. Embedded in the hillside is a circular indentation, a stone door with no hinges or any type of mechanism, but there is a door there that kind of looks like the slab door on like the Mines of Moria.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just kind of like you can see that there is a door down here to the south. And as you are moving around the moon dial, you're going to see that the various phases of the moon are carved into the ground.
That's
Now-
neat.
It's quite neat, right?
I like that.
So, as you are moving around, Sephira, you are going to see through into this depression, and the moose tracks do follow in. As you... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm going to look because it looks like there's the hole in the wall there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna look in the hole in the wall
Okay, that
and
sounds good.
see what I see. Do you want me to perception check?
I want you to perception check, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my nice pretty purple dice. Ooh, and it did good things. That is perception, that's 18.
18, all right. You are going to see the hulking shape of a moose looming in the darkness. The moonlight that glitters down is going to show that it is looking directly at you as it snorts steam out of its nose. And as you look at it, it is going to pleat the ground once, twice, and then is going to look at you with hatred and say, in Druidic, "You made a mistake coming here." And I need an initiative roll off of everyone.
Oh. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
fun.
19.
I've been really good at this shit.
So
No.
basically, as it moves forward, I think Sephira would probably just be like, I found a moose.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it. Okay, so, also, anybody else who was observing, as you were looking around, Caitlan, you would have seen, Dulcie would have seen, that there are several carvings on the ground, like, alongside, where the, where those, whatchamacallits, where the indentations are in the ground. So the moon symbols actually have writing next to them. But do you read Elven?
Nope.
Okay, so they are in some indecipherable language, which is why I didn't tell you more. Okay,
Strange.
so Dulcie. Let's see. Then Sephira. Then Monika. Then Gravy. Then Tala. Then Moose. I rolled a 1 for the moose, so that's going to be great. The moose is on the loose. All right, there is going to be an explosion of force as this moose steps out and does take a swing at you, but you're going to be able to take a step back just as this thing rushes into the hole and begins to kind of push its way out. We're going to go top of the initiative. Dulcie, it is you, then Sephira. What do you do?
All right, I would like to use my movement to get closer. To get a good angle on it. I don't actually want to step on the moon, so I'm going to scooch up right beside my
Okay.
friend here, Sephira. I've forgotten her name for a quick momento. And I'm going to say, heads up! And she's going to lob a potion there. And
Okay.
it's going to be Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Oh, beautiful. I love that one.
Yeah! I mean, there's only one enemy so far, but I wanted to use it anyways. Let me see. Yeah, so basically, they must succeed on a dex saving throw.
I'm a giant moose. 9.
Yeah. Yes, does not succeed. So be covered in acid.
Oh, good.
So a
Did you
covered
know-
creature.
Moose are immune to acid.
I don't know. That sounds fishy.
Okay. Well, is it fish acid? Then no, they're not immune to that.
Perfect.
Because that's how orcas get them. All right.
It's
so- what does it do?
2d4 acid damage at the start of each turn.
Holy crap. All right. And that is a concentration, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, yes.
Okay. So go ahead and give me 2d4. Now, I think
Okay.
it's only 2d4 once. Does it say at the beginning of every turn?
Yes, at the start of each of its turns.
Oh.
So I think it's only at the start of its turn, though.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Give it to me. Give me... Oh, sorry. It's at the start of its turn. Okay.
Start of its turn. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so
that doesn't
I-
do anything yet.
All right, it is covered in this
It is
sickly acid
covered.
that clings to the side of it. Oh, so they changed this version from the version in one of the other books. Cool.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I got this from a.
Cool, because Shalton called me on
Yes.
this when it was used in Emery's, remember?
I remember when it was used in Emery's.
But I think that was before Tasha's was released, like right before it was released. So that's really cool. All right, so Dulcie, that's going to do that. Do you have anything else with your turn?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do actually have a cantrip that's a bonus action.
Do it.
I would like to infuse 3 magic rocks, magic stones.
All right. That sounds fantastic. Give me some magic
Thank
rocks. So picking a couple of rocks off the ground, you're going to infuse them with arcane knowledge. And Sephira, you're up, then Monika. I'm sorry. I can't-
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, that's everything. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, I think I'm going to try. I'm going to use Ice Knife, I think, actually.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a ranged spell attack, and this thing's right in front of me.
This thing is right in front of you.
So I'm actually going to go back to what I did earlier, and I mean, I want to hit hard. I'm going to Flame Blade again.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead, do it.
So I'm going to evoke this thing again and make a melee attack.
Sounds good.
And, how does... So that's a 19 base.
That's going to be a hit. Roll me
That's
damage,
an-
please.
Awesome.
So a
Coming
flaming
right
sword erupts
up.
in your hands.
Yeah. And she says in Druidic, going anywhere is never a mistake. It's what we do. And that's going to be 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage?
15 fire damage.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Nice one.
All right, a flaming sword lashes out and strikes into the side of this bloody-hided moose. As it leers into the clearing, you're going to burn into it, and it is going to make a noise deep in its chest. Do you have any movement or anything you'd like to spend?
Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
Oh no, Wild Shape is a full action still, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then no, I'm done. I've never played a druid before, so I
They're
forgot that I
pretty
have that
great,
thing.
but they do take a little bit of work.
Yeah.
All right, so Monika, then Gravy. Monika, what do you do?
So how tall is this kind of raised area?
It is 10 feet.
10 feet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna spend 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60. Perfect. Okay, Asha. So Monika is going to use her move action and her action to double move up to the top of this kind of platform area. How tall is the sundial thing in
moondial?
the center? The moon dial, sorry.
It is... Surprise me, they didn't tell me.
Okay, just because roll 20 is blocking off the light, so I'm wondering if I can get a line of sight to the moose or not. Because it's basically blacked out that area for me, so I can't see.
Are you... so where are you right now?
I am...
Oh, yeah, so you...
Up here.
Oh, so you're up... really, it's blocked out? Yeah, you get line of sight to
Yeah.
the moose.
Okay, cool. So then...
I guess it's deciding that you're on a different terrain bit or something.
Yeah, it's weird. So I've been looking at the Twitch, keep an eye on Twitch, so I can see where they are. But I can't actually see that. Cool. So that is that bonus action. Oh,
Okay.
darn, that's 70. That is 70 feet. Okay.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah, okay. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay. What is your spiritual weapon?
Her spiritual weapon
It's
looks...
a feather.
No,
Tickle,
it's like
tickle,
it's the like Harley Quinn hammer, kind of like...
Oh, a mallet?
Yeah, a mallet, like a really
J.
Mr. J. It's like, but like a really toy mallet, like
A really toy one? Hold on.
Yeah.
I might have one of those.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
So hold on. I just
Yep.
I gotta do something to it.
Make it glowy.
I gotta give it. No, it's full sized. Let's see. We'll say Poiple. There you go.
Perfect.
You have control of it.
Awesome.
You gonna bop a moose?
I would like to bop a moose.
Bop a moose
But
sounds like a Greek last name. Hello, my name is Nicholas Bopamoose.
Bop a moose. I'm just trying to figure out if I can make a melee attack when I summon it as my bonus action, or is that an action?
I think you can do it same round. I think it's a
Cool.
summon and attack. But double check.
I'm trying to read the spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure spiritual weapon is
That
sounds-
summon and
Spell, you
attack.
can make a
Right,
melee
yeah.
spell attack. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. So
because
I
it's
would
a-
like to do that.
Go ahead, bop a moose.
I would like to bop a moose. I can't see anything of where it is, but I can see a glowing aura of some sort.
You know what? I'm gonna make your life easier, and I'm gonna
Thank
give
you.
this. I'm gonna give this hammer night vision.
Oh my god!
See through your mallet.
Oh, amazing. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, cool. I'm a bop a moose.
Bop a moose.
Papa Moose.
So close. I got a 19. I almost a nat 20, so that's 24 to hit.
That's a nat 19. That will hit.
Perfect. It's not the right channel.
And then Tala has some determination now.
Oh, +3. Cool. D8. That's what I'm rolling. Okay, that's going to be 9 points of force damage to the Bopamoose.
Oh no. Okay, so you're gonna hear a as this thing appears out of nowhere, and then as it bops it over the head, and you're gonna
It
hear.
makes a squeaky sound. It makes a squeaky sound as it hits.
Sorry.
Squeaky. Yeah.
I used to have one of those. They're the best mallets ever. And it's going to. In Druid, it's going to say. Which is in Druidic, not Druish, is ow. As you wallop it, but good. Do you do anything with your. I think so. You did your move. I think you're done with your round, right, Monika?
Yeah, I'm done with my round.
Okay, all right. It's Gravy, then it's Tala. Gravy, what do you do?
I think I'm going to. I can move up onto that platform in front of me.
Yeah, you totally can. You can climb up using your elven, like. Whip,
Yeah, I'm going to do that, and
whip.
I'm assuming from up here that I can kind of see the action that's going on.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I'm assuming since people are attacking the moose, me casting Animal Friendship is not going to fly, right?
Yeah, it's not going to fly.
Yeah, so I guess the only thing that I can make fly is arrow from my longbow, so I'm going to try that
Arrowed.
instead.
I believe in you. I believe you can let fly.
19.
Jesus, you guys are in your 19s. Okay, give it.
Well, I get +4 with that bow, so. For sure get extra damage too. I did 7 damage.
7 damage?
Yeah.
All right. All right, your arrow is going to fly and sail directly into this thing's throat, dealing a significant amount of damage. You said 7, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, this thing
And
is bloodied.
I'd like to point out, just at this moment, my kitten just like pounced her arm underneath the door of my office, and it looks like it's grabbed a bag and is furiously like wrestling with it right now. So if the moose wants to like give the fury of a kitten in response, I will understand.
That's cute.
That is cute. Love cats.
Perfect
Very
timing.
cute.
All right. Gravy. That is a great shot. And Tala, you're up. What do you do?
Yeah, so I can't actually see any of that from where I am because I was hanging around by this fire thing, I guess.
Fire.
Was about to investigate it. I was gonna use it's my cunning action, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it lets me use dash as my bonus action. So I'm gonna do that because that means I can double my movement. Does it? Gives me 60 feet?
Gives you an additional 30 feet of movement. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
let's
persnickety, but you have to say it that way because of something it does.
Right.
Because it means if you have something that reduces your speed to 0, you get
Yeah.
an additional 30, so it's technically better.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go. What was that 15, 15? I'm gonna run up these stairs up to on this platform.
Okay.
25, 30, 35, 40.
So if you are on the
45.
platform, you are going to be able to see and hit the moose.
Yeah.
Well, seeing.
Can I stand up on this on this?
On the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I jump up on that?
Sure.
Cool.
Oh god.
So leaping up on it, you're gonna hear tap tap as your feet tap against it.
Yeah, this is fine. Probably. And then I'm gonna pull out
It's all fine.
my... It's fine. My short bow, which is range 80... How far is that from me? I can't quite see it.
It's 70.
70 from...
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then is there an ally standing right next to it so that I have sneak attack?
You will not have sneak attack with your bow, I believe. Did you
Can't
do?
you
Should be. Yeah,
spend
because
your
it's...
bonus action to aim? Isn't that?
No,
the-
she's
I
spend her bonus
used
action
my
to
cunning
double
action.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
sneak attack...
Is it only melee?
Okay.
Let me double check that.
I'm double... Yeah. Attack must be used with finesse or ranged weapon.
Oh.
Yeah. You do not need advantage if
yeah.
on the
Well,
attack
that-
roll if there's any... Yeah, because the thing is that I'm sneak attacking them because they're distracted by another enemy next
yeah,
to
yeah.
them. Yeah.
I think
love it.
I think the new aiming rules from Tasha's have confused me on that, but yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Mess me up, fam.
Yeah, because I've got like the steady aim option, which gives you advantage on a next roll on your current turn. But yeah, weird. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna aim my weapon for that. That's a D6. Let's sneak attack. I need another D6. Sorry, one sec. Okay. And do we have inspiration?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm good then.
Unless people donate to Extra Life right now.
So that is a 15.
15 is going to be a hit.
Okay.
Your arrow is going to find a fantastic purchase, and let's find out how good it is.
Well, my damage isn't great, but that's going to be a 10 piercing.
Okay, you are going to catch this thing right in the nostril, ripping part of its face away. How much was that again?
That was 10 piercing.
Ooh, this thing is well beyond bloodied at this point. It is very, very hurt. It is going to enter a rage as you end your turn and is going to snarl, stomp its feet backward, and is going to charge at both of these two right here as it rushes out. It is going to go right through you no matter what. And let's make a double attack. I'm going to spend a hurt the more to attack both of you with this.
Sounds good.
Okay. And that is going to be a... Ooh, balls. That is going to be a 12 on the first attack.
Was that against me?
That was against you and Caitlan.
That is a miss.
Caitlan, does that hit her?
No, she is at 14. That's also a miss. There's
There's a very loud owl outside my window.
Oh, that's nice. We can't hear it, so that's nice.
Yeah.
It's just like... It's very odd. So it is going to rush past you, stomping through some of the moon sigils as it rushes. Is going to... It is really loud. And is going to pivot, turn, and try to catch you with its hooves, Dulcie. And Dulcie, that is going to be... Got to re-roll that because that was a cock. That's going to be a... Does a 16 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to cock its legs back and is going to lash out for a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits you with its hooves.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the moose's turn. It is bloodied and looking for an escape. Now, it did not provoke an opportunity attack as it charged through you. But we are at the top of initiative, and Caitlan, do me a favor, roll me 2d4.
Right, yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. 3.
3?
Yeah, is it plus my int modifier or no? I don't think so.
I don't believe it is. No, it's because it continues doing stuff.
True. 3 damage. Acid damage.
All right, so the acid is beginning to burn through its fur as it snarls around. New round. Dulcie, you're up again, then Sephira.
Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I would like to try... Well, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to hurl one of these rocks. I infused them for a reason.
You did, and that's not concentration for those, right?
No, it's not concentration. It's
All right,
just,
do it.
Just throw in some rocks.
Throw a rock at me.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
I will come at you. My rocks. 15 on the dice.
That's
Let's
gonna
see
be a
what
hit.
we do. Perfect. Right. So that is 1d6 plus my int. So that's gonna be 9 damage.
Holy
Bludgeoning damage.
All right, your rock is going to catch
Yes.
this moose in the side of the skull and start to collapse part of its skull in above the eye socket. Ooh,
I'm
this
not
moose
sorry.
is officially on last legs. Sephira, it is just in front of you. What do you do?
Oh, I still have my flame blade out.
You do.
So here's a melee attack coming at you. And ooh, how does a 17
It
sound?
sounds like a burnt moose.
That sounds like a burnt moose.
Ooh.
I don't think this moose is gonna have the greatest time because it's gonna take 6 and 5 is 11 plus 5 is 16 points of fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, she's gonna come up beside this thing, pull the flame blade up and just take it right through its throat and out its spine, just lop the head completely off.
With a its head is going to collapse to the ground, and this cursed white moose will trouble the people of Icewind Dale no longer as it dies, dropping to the ground. There's not even any blood, for your blade is going to cauterize the wound and burn it away, perfectly preserving it with a little bit of work from your alchemist afterwards. And it is dead. Good job. You did it. What do you all do now?
Gonna hop off this sarcophagus thing.
All
And-
right.
Wow.
Maybe take a look at it, closer look at it, investigate it, because
Before her spiritual weapon goes away after a minute, she's just gonna quickly give it one more little pop.
Okay. Its body gets a bop. It is tenderized.
Ooh.
Now, where you are standing, the three of you who were firing hellfire down, atop the eastern berm, a granite sarcophagus rests in a half circle defined by 5 crystal pillars. Clearing the snow off of the lid with your feet, as you did, revealed an engraving of a brazier. You also notice a carving near the top of each pillar. From north to south, these images depict a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand. But perhaps
can
what
I
is...
put my hand in in the impression of the, or was it on the pedestal?
You may.
Yeah. Just curious.
Nothing happens.
Neat. Okay.
Well, that's not true. Your hand... You're wearing gloves?
yeah.
Okay, then nothing happens.
Are these things covered in snow, or do they seem oddly not snow covered?
They're still covered in snow. So you'll have to brush them. Well, I mean, these pillars, there's kind of like an indentation for these things, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So it's like there's dusted with snow, but the wind has cleared them out largely.
Interesting.
Looking fairly naturally.
Okay. She'll brush it off with her glove, and then sure, she'll pull a glove off and put her hand on it because curious.
Okay.
Why not?
Your
shot.
hand is slightly sweaty beneath and will stick to the stone.
Oh.
And as you pull, it stings as it pulls a little bit of your skin away with it. But besides that, not
Back in
much.
glove.
I wouldn't suggest licking it next. That usually doesn't end well.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, because you did the thing where you touched it with your bare skin, and that's not a good idea. So I didn't know what you were going to do next.
Yeah, it kind of stung. I'm not going to do that again.
Well, good job. That's
I
good.
thought maybe
you-
it was magic. This place looks magic.
What
It
does
does.
what's on the sarcophagus?
It looks like on top of the sarcophagus, a card, the engraving of a brazier.
Okay. Like the one down there?
Hold on 1 second. Well, hold on a damn minute. Okay. Yes. Yeah, like the one that's down inside of the gazebo.
Huh.
As you're looking around and just kind of investigating this old tomb, however, down on the ground, I would like a perception roll off of everybody.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh.
7.
15.
Wait, what?
16.
13.
There's one line of this that is ridiculous. Remind me to tell you at the end of game.
Okay.
10.
Okay, so anyone with above a 15 or higher.
Yes.
Okay, you are going to notice that there, under the combat there is a set of footprints that hugs the wall. Humanoid. Old and barely visible in the snow.
Oh, sorry, under the wetware?
Under the snow, kind of going around the northern rim of this and headed toward that broken wall.
Oh. This way. Around. I want to look and see where the moose came from. Bing.
All right, so peering into there. E6, cool. What? Oh, okay, there's just nothing there. As you peer into the hole, you'll notice that there is a spacious chamber tucked under the hill. It's strewn with bones and holds, well, several sleeping animals. Well, not sleeping after that fight. Foxes, hares, goats, owls, and wolf pups that have used this hole to rest comfortably. They skitter as they look at you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, in addition to the animals, this area contains 3 white marble statues of elves that are identical to the ones outside, except the wind hasn't worn away the detail of the faces. They don't stand on pillars. The 3 are facing east toward the nearest wall, and toward you in this case. But what you will also recognize is that there are, looks like 3 chambers. One to the north, one to the west, and one to the south, as well as what looks like a swooping corridor that takes you down toward that door that you saw before.
Yeah. She's gonna peek her head back out and go, there's a lot more to explore over here.
Do we want to put the head somewhere? I don't know if we're worried about animals eating it. They did want the head. That was kind of the requirement for our payment.
That's true. There were little animal heads over, or it's not heads, but animals over here. I guess that's true.
Think it's large enough it would be difficult for them something to drag it away if we leave it.
That's also true.
Very, very large. And I don't think I'd want to fight that anyway. So I think as long as we come back and grab the head on our way back, we should be fine.
We could always, like, tie it to the ground. I've got some rope and spikes.
I have some rope too. Okay.
That way, if they try to drag it, it won't get very far.
Good call. Or, yeah.
I'll help with
Do you
that.
want to do that?
Might
I
as
can
well.
help, but I'm not super strong.
Is
Neither
it
am I.
the height from this upper ledge down into the moon dial?
Is about 10 feet. So
Okay,
an easy
so I
jump requiring
I can
no
jump down.
roll.
Okay.
Cool. Then I will wander in and
Perfect.
do a walk around
Sounds good.
and assist.
Which way are you headed?
It's going the north, just around the north, and then heading towards this gap after helping with the...
Okay. So yeah, so you can head through this gap right here. Looking around, you can see that there are 3 primary passages and one that leads to a door to the southeast. Yeah, east. Where are you all headed?
Oh, do we want to just check the north first and then move down?
Yeah.
Can I
Oh, sure.
survival inspect for like footprints or tracks
Yes,
or
you may.
something in here?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yay. We'll do that. Survival, I say. And I'm going to use my determination to give me that +2. So that is going to be 17.
Why is someone drawing on the map?
Not
Because
sure.
I am clicking the wrong thing.
Oh, I was like, I don't want to be.
My mouse button is like screwed up right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right.
I've done that before.
Yeah, it's like keeps zooming in and out, and it's not actually clicking
Yeah.
anything.
Oh.
All right. So, what'd you get on your roll, Amy?
That was a total of 17. Oh, can I set up a trap by the moose so that if something comes to try and take it away?
Yeah, you absolutely
I
can.
do
Like
have
an alarm?
a hunter's trap, and then maybe some twine and something to make it make noise if
Sure.
something...
Give me a roll.
Sure.
So that'll be dexterity or wisdom, whichever is better, using survival.
Okay. It'll be dexterity.
I like that Caitlan just
some-
had some...
I have some twine. I found it. I found it when I was looking for props, and I was like, that's gonna be useful.
That's a
course.
28.
Okay, you are going to set up... You know what? You're going to set up, like, one of those, like, log traps that Arnie used against the Predator. You don't even know how you did this, but, like, there's, like, a log on a cable that if someone steps on it, it's just going to go... Like one of the crushing log traps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I love that you went Predator and I'm thinking Ewoks.
Same thing, really. Like,
Oh, I know. It's just fun. It's funny
I'm
that.
thinking Home Alone.
same thing, really.
yeah. So
We can make a supercut of those 3 movies and it would work.
Get an iron to the face.
So anyway, that'll should keep us informed, or at least keep our assets secure.
Perfect.
Yeah. And what did my 17, I think it was, to invest or
You'll
Look for
notice that there
tracks.
are tracks. Sorry, my dog's trying to break into the room. You notice that there are tracks leading to the north. These are fairly fresh, actually, because no snow or wind can really get in here.
I spy with my little eye evidence.
Evidence?
She'll point at it. Someone's been
Oh.
here.
Well, do we want to go check it out, or?
North it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me just...
Sephira's gonna go right up to the door.
All right, so... Oh, you're going to run all the way up there? Okay.
I'll follow
Wait,
shortly behind.
before you get too far, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on
Okay.
all of us. So
That's a
anyone
good
within
call.
30 feet
And-
to me has a +10 bonus.
And that is an active, so
Stealth.
they have to stay within 30 feet of you
Yeah.
while it is cast.
Yeah.
Would you mention that you were gonna do this?
Yes. That would have
Okay.
been before you headed off. Should say.
Okay.
Wait,
Hold on
my
a second.
friend.
I would
Wait,
like
before you
to
run
be
off.
stealthy before we
Yes.
proceed.
Yes.
May I roll for stealth
Yes, you may.
for my plus
Stealth.
10 bonus?
Yep.
I will also roll for stealth.
Yes, we all have +10.
Yes. Let's roll first.
That's a 25. I'm sneaky.
That's a 20.
You're pretty sneaky.
27. That's my
Y'all are
as
just
good as I could ever
so
hope
sneaky.
for. Snow sneaky.
15.
Okay. Sounds good. Good for you. I'm so happy for all of you. You're so good.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, so.
Yay.
Yeah. All right, so pretty sneaky, sis. All right. Well, I don't need that initiative chart anymore. All right, as you make your way into the tunnel, a cloud of stealth erupts out of Monika's prayer, wrapping around your feet and covering any noise. Just this kind of like purple, billowing, incandescent cloud that kind of evaporates into your flesh. And who makes their way to the door first?
Probably Sephira.
Okay.
I was gonna follow fairly close behind.
Okay. Who opens the door?
Same.
Can I check it for traps?
Yes.
What is that? Is that a
go.
investigation? Or
Ye-
perception? Or
it is going to be perception.
perception? That is a 13. Not great.
All right, 13. It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay.
Gonna open it then.
Okay. As the door opens, you are going to notice the circular chamber in front of you has an intricately carved domed ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. Someone has turned this tomb into a living quarters, as evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus. As the door opens, a woman decked in furs is going to leap behind the sarcophagus, and a shrub beladen with berries is going to make a and kind of like shuffle around to the corner, trying to take cover as well. And intruders, invaders!
No.
I'll have your heads, and I need an initiative roll.
Oh dear. Oh.
Ooh,
Good at
hell
rolling
yes.
initiative, but nothing else.
You know what? That's fine. Ooh, I've got a good initiative for a change. Okay. Well, apparently not. Damn. Okay, so Sephira, and then Dulcie, then Ravis. How do I spell her name? Ravison. Okay, then Monika, then Tala, then Gravy, and then the shrub.
Aw.
All right, so to give you a look at this, ready? Story time.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
It's
look,
a shrubbery.
and that is what a druid scimitar looks like, by the way. Yeah. I would not want to get hit by one of those. It's basically a scythe. All right, so she's going to leap behind the sarcophagus, taking cover. And Sephira, what do you do?
Alright, so Sephira is gonna enter the room. And you know what? She still has her flaming sword out.
It has not expired. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, I'll say that's enough time.
Okay. She's gonna try. She's gonna make an attack on this thing. Is she
On the
human?
druid or the shrub?
The druid.
Okay.
Is the druid a human or
She is a human female.
a human female? Yeah, I'll make it a.
Also, this is some new music that we have. I like it.
I like it.
It's good.
It's called
Actually,
Sub-Boss.
she's gonna and she's not gonna attack. She's instead gonna just kind of walk up slowly and be like, say in Druidic, "Hello."
She will call back to you. The 10 towns will be destroyed. If not by my hand, then by the Frostmaidens.
With that, can I attack?
Yeah, you totally can. You totally can. It's a one. It's a one shot. She's got to be
Didn't have
dramatic.
to.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, how does a 19 sound?
Well, you got to move into range.
Oh, I do, yes.
So are you attacking over? You're just going to go around? Okay.
I'm just going to go around.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead, and 19 is going to hit. Roll me damage.
That is going to be a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14, that is going to be... damn, I don't like that. Okay, your flame blade is going to lick into the side of her, burning away some of the fur on her clothing and cutting deep into her side. She's going to snarl at you, and at this point, you are going to recognize that she is a frost druid, one of the druids that have fallen to Oral's control. They worship the Frostmaiden and all of her cold and evil and spite.
Okay.
You think you're making the right action by stabbing her.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, do you have any other actions?
No, I don't think I have any cantrips that I could do with that. Oh wait, I didn't cast anything on this one.
Well, you can only use a bonus action now.
I can only use a bonus action, and none of my cantrips are bonus actions.
This is one of the problems with druids.
Yes. All right. So no, I am done.
Dulcie, you're up. Then Ravison is up herself.
Okay, so does this person have... Well, okay, I'm gonna kind of step into the room, I guess, first. But does this druid have, like, partial cover or full cover? Oh, gosh.
She has full cover from where
there I
she's
am.
ducked behind.
Full cover. Okay, let's see. Where can I make
The shrub
it
does not,
in?
but the shrub is just kind of running around like this.
I can't see you, but I'm sure it's...
It's basically running around like a Muppet.
Perfect. So let's see.
I love this shrub so much.
Kind of this area I'd like to stay in.
Sure.
Oh,
Can you not see anything?
Sephira, I can.
Okay.
Let me see here. I would like to...
So if you're,
Does that have-
as you round the corner, she will have partial cover against you.
Okay, perfect. So actually one of my infusions is Enhanced Arcane Focus.
Okay.
Ba-da-da. So what
I
it
love that you
does
have
is... it's on a wand, and while holding this item, a creature gains +1 to bonus to spell attack rolls, and the creature ignores half cover when making a spell attack.
You're gonna roll with advantage on your first attack with that because you brought that thing out. Just so you know.
Thank you. That's
It's
a
a-
little blue thing hiding in her collar.
All right, so you pull out your sonic screwdriver.
It's like a pen thing, but yeah. Okay, and let me just see how I can do this. It's a ray. I just want to make sure it's not a line. Make a ranged spell attack. Oh, just towards a creature within range. Okay, cool. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay, let's roll. With advantage, you say?
With advantage.
Perfect. That is
I really hate
a
that they have...
dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is gonna hit.
Perfect. So she... Let me see. All right, so we're gonna do 2d8, and please make me a Constitution save.
I don't wanna.
Well, I mean, you could just be sickened instead.
Okay.
Because that would be better.
Ooh, con save?
Yeah.
11.
No, that's not gonna.
Yeah.
That's not gonna succeed.
I tried.
So she's poisoned until her next turn and takes 11 poison damage.
11
please.
poison damage? All
Yes,
right.
please.
That sounds good. Well, I think it's time for me to use my extra life dice.
Bing. Oh,
Okay, as you... so what is this you're hitting her with?
Bing. Ray of Sickness.
All right, Ray of Sickness. As that
Yes.
hits her, she is going to snarl and raise herself up, and I hope you enjoy this because the cold never bothered me anyway. And I need... Thank you, chat, for that. And I need everyone inside of this room to make me a dex save.
Okay, is this an elemental thing that she's using?
It is.
Can I use my reaction to absorb elements?
Yes, you may. A hail
Now-
of rock hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, which is going to be centered right here. She is immune to this effect. And
I'm slightly outside. Does this hit me?
it
I'm
doesn't...
about 10 feet.
Actually,
out.
hold on. If it hits right here, then that is going to be a 20-foot radius. That will actually spread and hit you. I need you to make me a
Okay.
dex save.
Okay, one sec.
19.
For the dex save, I
Okay.
actually got a dirty 20.
Okay, so you'll only take half.
Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21 for me.
Okay. Holy shit, guys.
Let's
okay,
see.
so that is going to be 2d8 bludgeon. That's going to be 3. 1 sec. I have to roll some dice. 10, 11. Okay, so that's 15. Okay, and 3, 4. Wow, I'm rolling really badly. 9. Okay. Okay, so y'all are gonna take. So here's how this is gonna work. You are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, which will be halved thanks to your deck save. So that turns into 7 points of bludgeoning damage each. And then you are going to take 10 points of cold damage, which is going to reduce to 5, thanks to the failed save. And Caitlan, I'm just going to negate it if you use Absorb Elements.
Yeah, I would like to. It's not very specific what happens that turn. It just says lessening its effect. But then it says you have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
So that means that you would take half. So I'm just gonna negate it for the turn.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna make my life easier. So all of you
right
are
on.
gonna take. It should be a total of 12 points of damage that you all take.
Ow.
As this place is pelted by cold, and that was upcast too. You guys suck. Also, everything in this room is rough terrain. Oh, hold on. This is gonna hit the shrub too.
Oh, okay.
All right, the shrub is going to shriek and fall to the ground, crushed by the weight of the offending. There we go. Of the offending ice.
Oh no!
He was a good shrub.
Oh, poor guy.
Maybe you can call him back or
Little
bring him
baby.
back to life. Do I have any bonus actions?
We will replant you.
In good soil where you
I
can
have
grow.
like no bonus
Flourish.
action spells.
They're actually like there aren't that many
really true.
usually. It's it's really hard to
Give me
find.
more Hurt the Moors. Give me more Hurt the Moors, guys. Okay, and with that, that's going to be her turn. Monika, it's you then Tala.
Perfect. So Monika is going to kind of walk up, slide beside Tala there. So she's cover behind the sarcophagus.
She is in cover behind the sarcophagus. Actually, she only has partial cover because she stood up to cast.
Okay, cool.
And I didn't say she crouched again, so you got me there.
Sweet. I would like to cast Guiding Bolt at her.
Okay, that sounds good. She will have a +2 AC because of the partial cover, but that's not very much. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Extra life dice. Don't fuck me now. You gotta be shitting me.
What'd you get? Now one.
A natural 20.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. I wasn't expecting this. Let me just grab 8d6 for a second.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Woof.
Yep. It was 4d6 and...
Well, and that means that Tala or Gravy now have advantage on their next attack.
Yup. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I rolled like dog though.
Woof.
Yeah, I have I rolled 3 ones.
Oof. Yeah, welcome to my ice cast roll. My ice storm, I rolled like half ones on that. It was 3d8 and 4d6, and I did 25 damage total.
Yeah. So 8d6 unfortunately gives me 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 18 points is going to be... Okay. She is definitely bloodied, though, as the guiding bolt streaks across as she tries to duck back down over cover. It is going to slam into her, covering her with glowing radiant light as it burns into her flesh, and she screams in pain. Do you have anything else you're doing with your action?
I'm gonna back up again, like the cowardly cleric that I am.
That's smart. All right, Tala, you're up, then Gravy's up.
No, someone said something about having advantage on my next attack.
You have advantage on your next attack.
Cool.
And she's
I've
within
got-
5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, so I have my short bow, I believe, is what I'm going to use for this because I am still at range. I was realizing I was stealth, so technically I'd already have advantage because she doesn't know where I am. I just hit by an AoE.
That's
Sneaky.
true. That's true.
But I basically got like double advantage here.
Yeah, she
It
knows
doesn't
that-
do anything though. Sadly.
She knows that stuff is coming from this doorway now,
Yeah.
though, thanks to the guiding bolt.
Yeah. Oh well, that's okay. I still have advantage, which is cool.
You do. Bring it.
That's cocked. That's worse, so I wish the cocked had stayed, but that's okay. So I said this was my bow. That is a 22 to hit.
You know what? I think that's gonna hit because that would hit the Tarask. I think that would hit the Tarask.
And that's 13 piercing.
Is that with your sneak attack?
That is with my sneak attack. I rolled a 4, 4, and a 1.
Cool.
And then I
added your-
add plus 4. So,
cool.
yeah. It's 4 plus 4 plus
Oh, sorry,
1
it wouldn't hit the Tarask. Tarask is 25.
is, 13. 13
Okay.
piercing. And then I would like to use my bonus action to
Rage.
move, to stealth again. And
Alright.
to move and vanish into the
Make
shadows
me-
of the room.
Make me a stealth roll.
Is Pass Without a Trace still active?
It is.
Is it a concentration or no?
Yeah, it's concentration.
But it's still up.
But I
Okay.
haven't cast
She hasn't
anything
taken
that's
any damage.
concentration.
Right. So I will then be. Oh, that's not great, but it's gonna be a 22 to stealth and hide again.
I think that worked.
Cool.
That worked.
2.
All right, and Gravy. It's time for the Gravy train. What's Gravy doing? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you, buddy.
No, it's because I was muted. Do I have enough room to get?
Oh
up
yeah,
to
you can
line of
easily
sight?
get up there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I might as well move up to get some line of sight. And
Yeah, it's only 20 feet. You can do it. So you've got line of sight. She's like partially covered by this, but that's still with your elven eyes or your half elven eyes. So long as you shut the human one, your elven eye is going to see pretty good.
can I drop a hunter's mark? Everyone
As your
take a
bonus
shot.
action? Yeah, you can. Everybody take a drink. Look at
Yeah.
this dope ass mug.
And I will loose an arrow.
All right, so Hunter's Mark.
20.
Unnatural or natural?
Unnatural.
All right, give me that unnatural damage, please.
7.
All right, 7 damage, and don't forget your Hunter's Mark damage.
What
I
does
believe-
that add?
I believe an extra d6.
Is it extra?
Let me double
Yeah,
check.
it's
Extra
1d6.
In that case, add 3 more.
3 more to 10. Oh, so close, so close.
Okay, there, Kelly.
Yes, good. And you remember to add your dex to the damage too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your arrow is going to streak across, plunging into her stomach. You are going to see blood begin to well up around her. She slaps one of her hands down onto the top of the sarcophagus, snarls and whips her blade in front of Sephira's face. Sephira, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna whee.
You're gonna wee wee. All right.
Yeah. And how does a 16 sound for hit?
16 sounds like a hit.
16 sounds like a hit. All right, here we go. All right, that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. All right. In the words of someone who gets paid way more than me, how do you want to do this?
Ooh. All right, so she's gonna basically grab this this creature's like head, hold her sword, and the flame sword's just gonna go through the chin up through the top of the head.
All right. So as it does, it's going to erupt out the top, and as it does, she's going to stumble back, look at you with wide eyes, and say, "My beasts will avenge us." And then she's going to do the anime samurai part. And is going to fall to the ground in front of you. Dead.
I'm gonna take her swords.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Holy snapsicles.
Because druid scimitars look cool.
They really do. So, on her body, you are going to find... nope, that's the Awakened Shrub. Let's see.
How's everyone looking? Anyone need
I'm
some
pretty
healing?
hurt.
Pretty hurt.
I would appreciate
Feeling a little
Oh,
rough.
Do you want me to make a investigation roll to search her, Kelly?
Hold on, I'm just checking one thing.
Okay.
Let's see.
10 points of healing for you, Dulcie.
Thank you.
And 8 points of healing for you, Tala.
Thank you.
She'll cast Cure Wounds twice.
Okay. So you will find that her knives are particularly sharp. They are definitely keen and pretty wonderful. I'm going to say one of them is a moon-touched scimitar, which means that it glows like moonlight. It does no additional damage, but does count as magical for overcoming magical barriers. Looking around the room, you will find a couple of other things. What you will find is that you, Dulcie, are going to see that the shrub is still kind of trembling on the ground and is clinging onto life, just barely.
Oh, no. I like it. I'm actually going to use my potion I had and give it to it.
All right, it absorbs directly into its roots as you pour it on it, and it's going to... now I have to ask another question. What does a shrub sound like? Does it sound like it's from, like, Jersey? Like, does it sound like... Oh, I think I know.
Okay.
Gotta prepare.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Mr. Stark. There we go. I don't feel so good.
I thought...
You feel better now?
Oh, I feel better now. Oh, man.
God.
That was really... Oh, Willikers. She's gone.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's so cruel. No, thank you for freeing me.
Oh, you're welcome then.
thought it was a shrub, not a scrub.
Wow, that's rude.
She seems pretty mean. Do you want some berries? Here.
Yeah.
Starts shaking some berries at you.
Thank you.
It has 11 tasty berries on it.
Nice.
Are they
What
quite
berries
good?
are these?
Those are good berries.
Mr. Shrub, Mrs. Shrub, my friend Shrub?
Sure. Yeah, that works for me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for saving me. Ravison has been going on a rampage ever since her sister died. She blames the 10 towns. That's her sister is planted in there. It kind of shakes its limbs toward the sarcophagus.
Oh, planted. Oh, I see.
She's been awakening all these beasts and plants through Icewind Dale, and some of them are evil, like that the big scary moose.
Yeah, that one's gone too.
Scary moose.
We killed it.
I think it was named Fandango. And then there were the wolves, Thunderbolt and Lightning. Very, very frightening to me.
There were wolves?
What about
I really
Galileo?
didn't come across them.
I don't even want to talk about Galileo. She tried. She also awakened that thing in the lake, the plesiosaur.
Oh.
A
How
what?
close is that to us? Are we gonna have to... Do we have to be worried about that currently?
I don't
I mean,
know.
if it's in the lake, probably not. We're on land.
That's true.
No, it said that she was very mad because the plesiosaurus, the thing didn't like to play rough with people. It mostly just harassed people and ate fish. And
that's okay.
She really didn't like that.
Is that where all the fish have been going?
That's where some of them have been going for sure.
Darn it.
Makes sense.
She's been using all sorts of weird spells to allow that white moose to like scry on loggers. and hunters using a mirror down there. It kind of points down to the south. If you
So
want
contrived.
a little bit,
Sorry.
maybe. What's it contrive?
Very planned out.
Overly tangled and complicated.
Yeah, that one.
I know, it's like an adventure that a good storyteller would probably skip if they were telling an epic, and they would probably just tell later as filler.
I mean, I guess so. That would make sense.
Yeah.
But it sounds like good filler.
Yeah.
So, where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
From here.
I'm
Oh my
trying to
god, all the time.
I'm just gonna look at this, and she's just gonna walk around and start investigating things to see if there's anything worthwhile. I'm listening. Carry on.
All right. With that, you go about your things. If there's any last thing, I'm assuming that you're going to roll this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna maybe strap him to my back if he wants to come with. If it wants to come with us, if they want to come with us.
I mean, it's not rooted in any particular gender, so.
Oh, okay.
It's not rooted in anything right now.
Hey, friend Shrub, do you want to
It
come
can
with
grow
us?
in pretty much any direction.
It's true. Yeah. It's branching out, really.
I
It's
love
trying
it.
to leave all of its gender issues behind.
I was gonna
That's
say it was
fair.
turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, well, it doesn't want to,
Wanting to
bark up the
put
wrong tree.
roots down somewhere else.
Yeah, no, it's really true. It's really true.
It's really trying to be very good at it.
Yeah.
Its bark is worse than its bite.
Yeah. We gonna keep doing this?
Yes,
What else we got? What else we got?
I'm gonna go break down the moose.
You guys are so sappy. All right, anyway.
Believe us alone.
Oh, you went back to leaf. It's okay.
Face palm.
All right. Is anybody gonna loot the sarcophagus?
I don't think I'm going to loot the sarcophagus.
No, I'm a little scared about it.
I'll
It's
take a look
probably
at
cursed.
it, but I'm looking at everything else in the room, and then we'll probably want to take a look into the sarcophagus, but probably won't take anything. She's just curious.
All right. So working around the area, you're going to find that there are quite a few things in this area. Pardon me, I had a yawn coming. Okay. Throughout the various parts of this tomb, you're going to find that there is a wizard inside of this tomb. You will see that is the rotting corpse of her sister. An examination will reveal that the death occurred months ago, and the smell will reveal that even faster. The cold has slowed the decomposition of the body. But tucked under her corpse is a sharkskin pouch that contains 2 potions in crystal vials that you'll immediately recognize as a potion of resistance, radiant, which would have been really useful earlier, for her at least,
Yeah.
and a potion of vitality. Looking around this...
Sorry.
Neat indeed. There's another sarcophagus in one of the doors to the south. If you search it, you will find that inside is the withered corpse of an elf in tattered robes. As it is opened, a rush of air disturbs the robes, which mostly crumble to dust, revealing an unstrung bow, 6 silvered arrowheads, and a wooden cup with a winged fish etched into the side.
Can I arcana the cup?
Sure, absolutely.
See if it does anything.
And I'm gonna take the silvered arrows.
Sure, you may.
Is it 6 of them? Go.
Oh, hold on. 25.
25? It is...
Good at that.
So that was Arcana used, right?
Arcana. Yeah, I think arcana.
It is definitely something magical. It doesn't appear to have anything in it, but when you hold it up to the light, it looks like it... There is nothing in it, but as you hold it up to the light, it looks like there is the shadow of liquid inside of it. The shadow moves slightly as you tilt the cup, as if an ephemeral liquid is casting some type of darkness inside of it.
Interesting.
You could try filling it with a liquid.
Yes,
Sure.
I think I will.
What do you have?
What do I have? Probably some water.
All right, you fill it with some water, and yeah, what do? It sloshes around kind of coldly.
Dump it out a little bit.
Sure. You dump it out, and it keeps dribbling.
Aha.
And dribbling and dribbling
Aha.
and dribbling.
Interesting. Does it just dribble forever?
Are you gonna hold it upside down forever?
Well, for longer than I would think that it would take to
It will.
get all the liquid out.
Yes, it is not a steady stream. Like it is not like, but it is a steady like drip 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 drip.
Interesting.
As you right the cup again, just to take a glance at it, it will slowly refill with water.
Oh, very interesting. Well, we can play with this later maybe, and she'll just tie it on your belt.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good. Oh hey No Man, good to see you. We're being raided by No Man. All right, with that,
Hello.
you will be able to look through the place, find all of the magic items that are present, and with that, you can see that it looks like the magic white moose was being controlled by this evil druid and was using it to attack locals and generally cause havoc upon the 10 towns. After completing the quest, you will make your way back to town and bring the moose back to you. Bring the moose back to town. Hold on a sec. All right. Which is very, very useful. For as you make it back to town with these items, you are paid your 80 gold in full and are given the deed to the ramshackle. You are now the innkeepers of the only inn worth staying at in Lonelywood. Are you going to keep its
Profit.
name?
No, I think
What do
we
you-
should change it.
We should
It's got
absolutely
a
change
it's got a
it.
bad history.
To Airbnb?
Airbnb is the best name. I think that's a good name,
Airbnb. Yeah, it just works. It flows off the tongue.
right?
We just put like small pranks in each room, so when they get there, there's like a little surprise for them.
Pranks on planks.
In a fun way.
Yeah, in a fun way.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'd be down.
Nice. All right. And with that, you all succeed in your quest. And I'm pretty sure that Tala gets bought out of her stake.
Yeah.
Sephira will gladly buy out Tala's steak.
Was it like 16 gold or 17.25 gold or something like that?
15,
Like that.
but I want to be able to stay regularly.
That's fine.
And gravy
Oh.
makes breakfast for everyone. Don't ask where the bacon came from.
We don't
it's
I
know.
mean,
moose,
it's
it's moose
delicious
bacon.
anyway.
All right.
Who told you where it came from?
The moose.
I helped butcher the moose.
And you get your first taste of red meat in months, which is honestly the best part of this.
It's a moosing.
It's you know what? It behooves you to do it. And with that, I think we're going to call an end to this tale for tonight. For the rest of Icewind Dale is calling, and there's many more stories in Icewind Dale. So, folks, that's going to be it for this episode. Did you guys like playing a little bit in Icewind Dale?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
I
Yeah.
really liked
It's
it.
fun. Yeah.
Nice to be back.
So yeah, I was about to say. So Robin and Kat, what was it like going back into this on a different side of it?
Oh, I just hit my funny bone on my desk.
Oh no.
So it was funny.
No.
Oh, it was definitely different. You know, it felt more like jumping into a new adventure, but having the call out to the other party earlier in game was definitely fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, oh, I know who they are.
Caveat emptor, I know them.
I know them.
So it's really weird because Ravisson's supposed to be a much bigger presence in the module at times because she's the one that awakened Mary and all of the awakened animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she's basically just going around being like, I awaken you, and I awaken you, and I awaken you. and now do bad things to the 10 towns. And like a bunch of the animals are like, why? Like she didn't test them first. She didn't like speak with animal and be like, are you a mean animal? Or anything. She was just like, hey, you're obviously evil because you're an animal. And then like the polar bear's like, what?
What?
Yeah,
Say what?
Lyra? Is that what we named her? I forget. What we named
Lyra.
her.
Lyra, yeah.
Lyra, yeah.
Yeah, no, Lyra was just like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the weird thing is, like, awaken animals is like $1,000 a pop. So, like, all of the gold in Icewind Dale has been going to awaken these animals.
my
Apparently.
God.
Fuck off.
So, but my problem with this, one of the reasons I'm glad we didn't run this is the moose is kind of interesting, but the sarcophagus and stuff, like, there's a mummy that you guys could have awakened up top, but it required you getting every one of the things on the engravings and then putting them in the lit brazier to the north,
What?
Oh, putting them in
including
the
a
lip
severed
rings.
hand.
This is so
Oh.
specific.
That's very
Yeah,
Why,
this is
why would we do that?
It's because I don't know. It's one of those D&D puzzles where like I think the writer thinks that they're giving you enough info, but like, why would we do those things?
And we don't have to complete our mission, right? Like if there was a locked door, sure. But
Does the mummy do anything
There's a
useful,
hole in the
or does it
wall.
just try and kill you?
It just tries and kills you. Oh, sorry. That was the one thing I was going to say at the end of the module. So hold on. Sorry.
oh
So,
yes.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part right here. Okay, my favorite part of the entire freaking adventure is this
Okay.
one line of dialogue or one line of description. Okay. Boop boop boop. Here we go. If the mummy receives the sarcophagus holds Sanar, a moon elf mummy that animates as soon as the lid no longer prevents it from sitting up. It is chaotic good and acclimated to cold weather. It follows the commands of its liberators until it reduces 0 hit points, whereupon it crumbles to dust. If the mummy receives conflicting orders, it follows whichever command it deems the most sensible, and though its intelligence score of 6 means that it can make bad choices. Although it does. It speaks Common and Elvish and knows how the moon dial functions, which does some stuff. It has been sealed for hundreds of years. If the characters return to the 10 towns with Sonar in tow, they will need to disguise the elf mummy to keep it from frightening the townsfolk, so it's weakened at Bernie's. That is not the best part of this. The magic and materials used to preserve the mummy have the effect of making it smell like pumpkin spice.
No way.
Do you doubt me?
My
don't
pumpkin
doubt
spice
you.
mummy.
I don't doubt you.
I just think their Harvey
spice
smelled like
money.
pumpkin spice.
Is it October in
I
here? Or
probably
is it
do.
just
Oh my
me?
god!
We're 3 days too late.
Pumpkin spice.
Oh my
there
God.
it
Oh
is.
my god.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice mummy!
I went to Starbucks today by myself for the first time.
Yeah.
Like ever?
I'm like, I've only ever gone with like Julia. I've never
really?
gone to Starbucks by myself, and I walked into Starbucks. I'm like, I feel like Starbucks, and I'm like, oh my god,
It begins!
it begins.
God, you've been out as a girl for a month now, and this is your first time you're already a basic bitch. It was a countdown.
Right.
We knew it was coming. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Love our
Em-
pumpkin
embrace
spice.
mummy.
Now you just need yoga pants and
Uggs. Uggs.
I mean,
grow
they're
your hair
comfy.
out and get a wolf cut. Then you're basically set.
I actually need to find a stylist for my hair because I don't know what to do with it.
I have I'll send you to my stylist. They are fantastic.
Neat. But I do already have really nice boots that I get so many compliments on.
I misheard that at first, but nice.
I mean, hey, maybe one day.
Maybe one day. So, folks, that's going to be it for us tonight on Rime of the Frostmaiden Special Edition. If you can do me one favor, it would be, first off, hit the follow button, because it's always nice to... We just beat 2,450 followers. We're going toward 25. I would really love it if you spent your weekend with us on this romantic getaway called Extra Life, where we're playing 11 games over 3 days to, help some kids. Wait, that sounded creepy.
It sounded weird.
It sounded weird. It didn't sound creepy. It just sounded off. Anyway, we're helping kids. So this weekend we're doing a charity marathon role-playing game in extravaganza. 11 games over 3 days. Come and play, or come and watch with us as we play for keeps. Keeping kids alive.
That means we fit your schedule.
Yeah.
You show up.
Yeah,
we're
you show
playing
up.
something.
We're already there.
We're right there.
Yeah.
Like we're just waiting for you.
Play
and
games,
if-
help kids.
Yeah, play games, help kids. And if you want to watch back episodes and see what the hell's going on in this channel, go to youtube.com/dorktales or find us on wherever podcasts are sold, produced, or pimped out by YouTubers like me. And folks, that is going to be it from us tonight. I want to do one last shout out, and that is to our divine patrons, DM Michael Gray, Shulton, and Jade. Thank you so much for creating gods and trouble in our homebrew world of Elos. Also to our amazing princess of the Patreon, Taryn, the original Dork fangirl, and to Buddy1977, who came by on his lunch break. I hope that he's having a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, good to have you, Mahoney Capone. That's a good name. Mahoney Capone. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, join our Discord. Hang out. Like, honestly, we're cool people. And if you're cool people, come to the Discord and chat and do fan art, because I love fan art. And yeah, leave the Twitch page open all week and get us some views and share us with your friends. Host us if you can. If you're an affiliate, give us a host and share us, because we are trying to raise 15,000 Canadian dollars. We're like 6,000 US, which is like 8,000. We're over halfway there, but I would love it if we reached it by the end of the weekend. And if you have extra money to give, I always love it if you go to our Patreon, but this weekend, give it to the kids. Every dollar you give to Extra Life is a tax-deductible tax credit if you are in North America, that's US or Canada, and also goes directly to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. They go to the hospitals that are closest to us, but hey, you know what? Kids are everywhere. And they need our help. Like, this has been a really shitty couple of years for health, and hospitals are hurting. It'd be fantastic if you came and helped us out, or at the very least, spread the word and come and watch. It's going to be a goofy ass time where we are, for God's sake, Robin is running like a general hospital game, basically. Amy is running well, I'm not going to spoil it, but just say it's a prison break game. And I'm running a game where Strahd, like Vampire Strahd, turns Castle Ravenloft into a bed and breakfast.
Heck yes.
So I don't even know what's going to be happening there. I do not always say blah, blah, blah. Also, if any of you... Do I? I don't do it.
No, when you say blah, blah, blah.
When do I say blah, blah, blah? What time is it? Anyway,
You just said blah, blah, blah.
I just say blah, blah, blah. God, you should be in that game. You would make a great like Raston or whatever his sidekick is called. So folks, come and join us for that, for Extra Life, and I would love to see you there. So I hope you'll be able to. With that, I think that's probably good night, right? It's good night.
I think it's good night.
I think it's good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Same Dork place, same Dork channel. Bye.